Hello? Okay, somebody's there. All right, let me play the countdown timer. Let me make this quick. Welcome back. Damn it. Welcome back to the Game Changer 00100 show. I'm your host, Game Changer. So, went out and got some food. Wasn't even hungry, but I got it, I got it to prepare myself because everything's closed and I want to have something, to eat on. Um, and um, And so I hop on YouTube. I see Obsidian on, and he was talking some craziness about Asian people. They eat dogs and blah 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 blah. Could you be with a woman who eats dog? And I'm thinking like, what? Why is he spreading foolishness? Spreading foolishness and then discouraging you from being with a group of women. Because some members of that group may or may not have eaten a dog. Just to be clear, I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. And guess what? If it gives me powers, I'd eat a dog. I don't care. It's all about end result and the best quality of life. If they said I had to eat a dog to become a kung fu fighter, then I will eat a dog to become a kung fu fighter. Or to have special math powers, or to have, like, make my son into a doctor. Whatever they are doing, they're doing it correctly. Damn it. And if that thing, and it's not, but if it is eating a dog, who are we to judge? The point is, those with shit together, no, they don't eat dogs. No, basically, in a population of over a billion, damn near two, somebody was hungry enough, or they have a delicacy for dogs. That's not my business. That is not my business. But we want to spread rumors and innuendos about a people who come from a good history, a great civilization, and have a functioning culture, both foreign and domestic. We want to spread viciousness and then turn our nose up. Want to turn our nose up at something like, somebody ate dog in a culture, and we're in such a high moral position to pass judgment. If I could live longer and I could walk on tree branches like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, then so be it. I could not believe it. I could not believe what I was hearing. So I hop on, and they're just chucking and yucking it up. Like, oh, she ate Lassie. She ate Kudo. Could you be with her? Yes, I could. You think I give a F about what she ate? I don't care. Some dick, give me sandwich. I don't care. Yeah, and then we got people here. So what if they were to do the same thing? Black Americans, they eat dirt. I think it's Mississippi people eat dirt. So what does it say that about us? They eat dirt down there. They eat dirt. Exactly. You shouldn't mess with somebody that eat dirt. Listen, I don't care. I go from time to time, to get very specific goods to a Mexican grocery store. And there is, from time to time, there is a pig's head in the butcher thing, in the deli. There's a pig head there. Somebody, I never seen it, but I have been curious of who's eating the pig head. But somebody's going to eat that pig head. That's why they put it there, so somebody can eat the pig. I know they don't. No, I'm calling out Stoic. I'm calling out the bullshit. I'm calling out the bullshit. My point is that somebody is going to eat that pig head. And if she's sexy and she let me, I am FUCKing her. Think I care? You see, this is more of that stay on the plantation talk. This is some of that stay on the plantation talk. Like you don't want to go over there because they eat dog. Like even if that's true, it's like this is not enough to be considered a cultural norm. And if they do, so what? Why are you food policing people? Why are you looking for reasons not to put your penis and an Asian woman. They are the largest population block on the planet. Between India and China, there's more of them than all of us. And that's 2 countries. Granted, they're the most populated countries in the world, but that's just 2 countries. And you are going to turn that down because there exists somewhere someone who has eaten a dog? I don't care. Somewhere in our culture, somebody slapped a baby. Are all kind of crazy. Like somebody in Florida ate somebody's face. You think I'm going to stop messing with Florida chicks? Well, I'm not going to really stop messing with Florida chicks, or start messing with Florida chicks, but still. I'm not going to let one lunatic's behavior block my penis. And this isn't that. This isn't face eating. No, this is dog eating. I don't care. It is a dog eat dog war. I don't care. What people got to do to survive? And just so y'all know, I'll do anything. I would do anything and I would eat anything to stay alive. Well, no, I wouldn't do anything. You know, I wouldn't kill my kids or anything like that. But no, I would do some off the wall, horrible stuff. So the question comes up, would I eat a human to stay alive? And the answer is yes. Yes, I would. Without hesitation, I would. Judge me. Keep fucking with me, I'll eat you. But back to spreading the nonsense. Like, you see, someone in a country of billions, or a continent of billions, have eaten a dog, and you want to be SYM knowing that somewhere, someone on this continent has eaten a dog? You think they give a shit? I would do it right now. If I found out that that salute to the sexy, sophisticated Delta girls, salute to the pretty girls of AKA, the light-skinned girls of AKA, salute to the Zetas, and salute to the SG Rolls, right? If they told me that part of the pledging process was to eat a bit of dog, I would not stop trying to fuck. I would not. What? I'm gonna give up on a sorority or something because part of their pledging process is eating dog? No. See, this is that boogie woman. This is that boogie woman that that they try to put out on you. That the B-Dub try to put out on other women. Oh, you know she gonna get you lynched. And they be saying this like in 1994. Like they just keep throwing crap out there. They just keep throwing crap out there. You know she don't. I don't care. And it's not true. She could Sailor Moon this penis. Man, some of that ancient Chinese secret. That's people's problem. You don't want to. You're not open-minded to new experiences. I'm not talking about eating it yourself, because perfect example. Restaurants out here. I had some fish, and the fish was fried with the head, and it had teeth too. Now that's new. That's new to see the fish with the head on it. And the eyes was fried out, and the fish had teeth. Like maybe it was piranha or something like that. And you think I give a shit? Nope. It was good. It was good food. They got some type of plum player hybrid fruit out here that don't even exist in the state. And I had like 4 of them. If it's delicious, I'm going to eat it. I don't care. If Furbies were real and delicious, I'd eat it. If Mogwai gremlins before they turn into gremlins were delicious, I'd eat them. Especially to stay alive. So Terrell Botchley says, like I told old man, I'm hitting them all. I don't care. SYSBL. Yeah. Better get you some of that Pokemon pussy. Red snapper. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you listen. I mean, like people eat snails and stuff. Like, so what's the big deal? If it was a regular part of stuff, they would have like dog farms and stuff. See, that's the type of that's. I'm done. I put the link out there, but if y'all don't have nothing to say on this, I'm done. I didn't plan on doing this. Come at me because I'm not looking at a chick's stomach content before I put my penis up into her stomach content. We're talking about the reputedly most submissive, most sandwich-getting woman in the world, and you talking about some eating dog. I'm telling you, it's like a whole brainwashing process and procedure. See, that's that neighborhood talk. That's that neighborhood talk. That's that talk where if you live on 25th Avenue, they'd be like, oh, don't go to 28th. They some savages over there, and you better not pass 22nd.
Or else.
Oh boy, don't pass 22nd. What the hell? And over on 28th and 22nd, they saying the same shit about you. So I'm talking about it. See, and Marco, that's where that dirty foot talk come from. That's where that dirty foot talk come from. It come from weird ass conversations like this. Like I'm sure, like in the entire continent and subcontinent, the continent of South America, and subcontinent of Central America, somebody has a dirty foot. And then they just inject that to the whole plurality and say, I'm not messing with this continent. I'm only messing with the chicks from 25th to 27th. On my block. That is dumb. I am fucking anything. Anything I am attracted to. Fuck that.
Agreed.
Hey, stop cursing. Sidian. What's on your mind, bro? What's on your mind, Terrell?
Man, obviously he's never left the country. He couldn't. He can't. Like he can't. Like I mean, I've tasted food In Colombia, I've tasted food. In Canada, I've tasted food. In Mexico, I've and there's just and they shut the fucking country down, and I'm just like, God, I can't wait to go and experience culture. That's the people, the food, the air, the landscape. It makes no sense. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna listen. Listen, if they show me a cat,
you went mute or something.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
You said if
No,
they show me, then you went mute.
yeah, no. If they show me a cat, if they show me Fido's head, you know what I'm saying? Like with certain meals, they'll like plate it a certain way. Okay, but I mean, there's certain things that I don't want to eat personally, but there's certain big women here I don't want to touch. Okay.
Exactly.
I I mean, to each his own. Listen, that's his dick. If maybe he'll never know what it feels like to feel Maylene on top of him, but you will. I will. Fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, if the world ends and you got to do what you're gonna do, listen, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You understand? I understand what you're saying. You know, listen, whatever. If they want to eat dog, they can eat dog. But at the end of the day, like, is she eating his dick? That's all I care about. Is that all you care about?
Exactly. And what's worse is they don't even eat dog. This is just some crap. This is just some crap that was said.
Man, but you know what? I don't really care. Because if it was, what was Juvenile's wife? No, Lil Jeezy, Young Jeezy's wife.
I don't listen to her
Ain't
music, but is she sexy?
okay. No, Jenny Mai.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
If
do. I
Jenny
heard of that
Mai,
person. Yeah.
listen, if that bitch, I don't care. If I don't listen, if that beautiful woman, I don't listen. I would eat anything that she put on the plate because I will probably be eating her later on tonight. That night. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, for all we know, Jeezy on probably ate crickets. He probably on ate who knows what that man on what
Roaches.
she roaches. Who
Mm.
knows? That woman is beautiful, and she doing cartwheels. She doing monkey double backflips.
And she's like, 30, 13 years old. So, so
I
like,
mean, thank you. And guess what? She actually can hold her own body weight up.
what body weight?
Exactly. Exactly. That's my point. You see, big bitches, you gotta ask big bitches to just bend over.
Anywhere.
No.
Yeah. I hear. Go for it. Yeah.
You these no, no, no. Whatever they're eating, it's working. They not overweight. That's all I gotta
Exactly.
say.
Exactly.
Whatever they eat, they not overweight. I don't care. I don't care.
And if she came out and said, my secret to looking so young and getting my man a sandwich is dog, then I'm going to feed that bitch dog. I don't care.
Uh,
Be
oh
coming up
my
with crap
goodness.
like that. They just be looking for
Oh my
reasons to
goodness.
isolate their penis. And mine. Do what you want to
Yes.
yours, but don't try to
Yeah.
isolate mine.
Oh yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Again, I love the man. I mean, for real.
I
But
do too.
he can do whatever he wants. He can segregate himself sexually all he wants. Listen, as long as it's a woman, okay, I don't care where she's from. Okay, I care about how much she weighs and what she looks like. I completely agree with you. As
Is
long as
it
I'm attracted to her, as long as I'm attracted to her. If I'm not attracted to her, then we got a problem.
like she gonna turn into a werewolf or something? That was just I
Listen,
thought he was joking at first. 'Cause like I
and
said, I caught it at the end.
imagine if you can't pick her up.
Man, I don't even want to think of through all the crap BMs put their penis in. They gonna complain about something that has like less than a 1% chance, like a ridiculously small, minuscule amount chance of eating a dog. Out of all the crap you put your thing, we be putting our stuff in things that need a whatchamacallit, a
A
rascal at
leash.
Walmart.
A
No,
leash.
no, no, no. A rascal at Walmart. Like you be seeing those chicks with the rascal at Walmart, and they need it. They need it. It was made for them. It's so many of them that Walmart made a whole rascal system, and they put their penis in it, and everything. At least she didn't eat a dog. She ate everything else at Walmart.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, listen. My mama used to eat pig feet. Oh, I was dead. Nope. Nope. And she'd be like, "You want some?" Nope. You want some? No, I don't. No.
Yeah,
The, mo- One of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life.
yeah, I didn't eat chitlins. I mean, if I did, I was too young to fight back, but I didn't eat it. I smelt it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have any part in that. But would I put my penis in somebody who does? Yes. If I'm attracted to her, yes. Yes, 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 I would, and I have. You from the town. You know how it is. You know that they come to Bart, they hop on Bart just for us. You know what's up. Ism? Why you even ask that? Oh, it says, would you just
You
get
know what? I'm gonna.
Ism, you on that weird shit. I swear. You on that weird shit.
What you
I'll put
dudes
my penis
get a white girl?
where it's
Oh,
invited
stop
and
it,
where I want to put it.
Sir Ism. Stop it. He, come on, man. Now, come on, man. Now that's trolling to the max.
Yeah. What's going on?
Like
What's
that.
going on, Marco?
Go.
Oh, what's up, man? I thought that was Marco. Who's this? Doggy style?
Yeah, that's me, man. What's up?
Oh, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, I mean, who else? Who else are you gonna see but two fine fucking young chicks that are not fucking fat and expired and pieces of shit on the picture?
Yeah, but what do they eat?
Oh well, you know,
Uh,
they eat dick. I can go from now. Hey, but you gotta be trolling though, GC. You
I'm
have
not. I just got
no,
off from the city of thing.
you
I was
have
hoping that he was trolling.
you have to be, homie. I mean, to take them seriously after all this time, homie, come on, brother. You gotta be trolling. I
You
mean,
know,
you can't.
maybe I'm just an optimistic dude.
Nah, I mean, nah. Is that? I mean, that's never gonna change. I mean, I mean, you had him recently on, man. Come on, brother. I mean, homie's not gonna change, man. That's who he is, man. And I mean,
oh yeah, he not gonna change.
yeah, man. And it's speaking. He's always gonna speak from from the ignorance and
From
the
his mindset.
yeah spectacular and the shock aspect. So I can't believe you actually take that shit seriously, homie. That's crazy.
Okay, well, that's my bad. That because
Mm.
I turned on, listened to something. I'm
Mm.
like, they spread like schoolyard because that's some schoolyard crap. That's some schoolyard crap. That you do when you don't really understand people like that.
No,
Yeah.
but to be real, I have been in places in Korea, in Vietnam, where they do eat cats and dogs.
Okay, but that's so.
No, but I'm saying,
Did you still smash
that
girls?
no, but you just said that they don't. They do. I mean, people
No,
do.
no. I'm saying as a cultural norm, they don't.
Oh, I mean, no, but I'm saying people eat all kinds of shit. I mean, it's
No, no. Like I said to Obsidian, it's the Asia is the most populated continent on the planet, and it's not like new. It has been for a very long time, and it's also the most culturally diverse. When you look at like Saudi Arabia, the Pacific Islands, the inland China, Japanese. I mean, like these are really diverse groups of people. So of course you're gonna find all kind of stuff that's interesting or different to us. Do I care? No. As long as it's not something ridiculous, like they recircumcise you once you get married, as long as it's not something stupid.
What?
No, I'm trying to think of something that would just make me say no, thank you. But as long as it's not like something ridiculously stupid, like they pierce you, down there, like I don't know.
Yeah, but that's
no.
not
I'm
me.
saying like it would have to be like a really screwed up culture for me to just say, I don't mess with that. Like if it was like for a cultural reason, somebody break into your house and steal your batteries out your remote. Like it would have to be something. Like it would have to be just something so weird and stupid that I just like I'm not messing with these dudes. But like eating dog, I don't care.
Yeah, but I again I repeat myself. I mean I thought you was trolling because you would take homeboy seriously. I mean you're smarter than that, homie. I mean you are.
Well,
after all this time, after everything, all of the evidence, and this is it's like
damn, he said evidence.
Yeah, man. I mean it's been evident that homeboy, like I said, is just trying to shock jock, trying to get back and get the numbers up that he lost when he left, and trying to get back. So anything is good. Any publicity.
Great point.
Yeah. So I mean, it's.
I mean, if you noticed that he actually took my statement of like he asked me, "Oh, when's the last time that you were with a black woman?" And he's like the dates. I'm like, "Oh, you mean the dates, the place, the time, the hotel? You want to, you know what I'm saying?" Like and then he's like, "Oh man, you fuck with her," and I'm just like, "Oh, so it's been that long? You ain't been with another woman since March?" I said, "No, and then again, I said, I accept all women. All women. Then I told him, I said, if you were to go to Asia, then that's how he got on Asia. I said, if you were in Asia, would you not accept the women that are there, if you understand, rock the boat of the woman that is there? He said, oh yeah, I would. And I said, okay. Then you can't be like because then they was like oh, you mess with white women? I'm like, what? What? Like, how you going to, let's not do that. Let's not go there and act like, is that a crime? Like, is it a crime to fuck Asian? Is it a crime to have sex with all types different types of women? It's not a crime. It's not a crime to be with Asian women. It's not a crime to be with South American women. It's not a crime to be with European women. It's not a crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these, as he said, you can have them Democratic women. I don't want them. The Pookies and Ray Rays and Dirty Dick Rodneys, they can have them. They can have them.
Yeah, and also, I mean, really, you guys, I just don't understand. I think that I say sometimes I think everybody's trolling because you take homeboy seriously, especially when it talks about, talking about women and having sex with women. Him. Him. To all the evidence that we've seen is like, he's with an old hoe, which is fucking worthless. He's with an old fucking hoe, which is the same as sticking your dick in a piece of shit, a big pile of fucking dog shit. I use the dog reference on that one. And it's like, it's like, yeah, well, you tell me about your women's escapades. I want you to judge me on my sexcapades because you are have these great sexcapades with your old ass, disgusting, fucking puss warm maggot hole bitch. Are you serious? Just that alone is like, come on, homie, stop it.
We as brothers, we need a better selection process. We focus too much on the stuff that don't matter, and we under focus on the stuff that truly matters.
Yes, sir.
Like age, and that's something that truly matters. That is an important factor of mating and fertility. These are things that you should look into besides her cultural delicacies.
Yes, sir.
I don't eat pork, but I mess with chicks that eat pork.
Yeah, but I mean, I go back to my point. The having sex talk with homeboy is like, it's fucking ridiculous, homie. It's
Yeah,
I mean, it's ridiculous,
you're
homie.
right. You're
Come on.
right. That was a troll move for him to ask me like, when and where? I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's I didn't hear it, but I mean, just
Oh yeah, he did.
I know I'm saying I didn't hear what you were talking about. I just saw GC go live, and I kind of got the gist that he was making fun of, I guess, being with Asian women. That's what I just say is still having a sex talk with homeboy is like, yo, yo.
Yeah, I see your point. Don't fall into the bear trap.
Yeah,
Makes sense now.
and I'm surprised. What I mean, I thought it was a troll because it's like, really, you really gonna take that to heart and like, hey man, I want your acceptance. I want your acceptance, homie, to what I do with my dick, because you are such a great standard to follow that I need your acceptance. What? Like, oh, come on now.
Hey, Ism, if you want to come on, then come on. Cause I try to give you a pass because you're from the town, but you on some weird shit. You on some weird stuff right now. So what's on your mind, man? Because I can't get down with whatever you on some strange.
They're looking for a leader. Yeah, but that's crazy, man. Like I said, that having those, but just taking them seriously when it comes to things, as you said. I mean, you've gone to different places. You know, you gone to Mexico, heard you say, you gone to Colombia, and so it's like that alone. And how can you talk about traveling with a dude that's
A
never been anywhere?
non-traveler, a non-passport holder.
Yeah, I mean, so what's the point? And I say the same thing with the sexcapades.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, come on, man. It's like,
Because I can tell you like this though, brother. The same. I don't talk to men here, right? I don't talk to the men in my city about traveling. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, some of them are Pookies, some of them are Ray Rays, Dirty Dick Rodneys. I stay away from them, right? I, they're not on my level, so they can't even. I am in my mind. You can have these hungry hippos. You can have the what is it? What's that one white girl that was like, I'm black, the one from Florida. You can have them. You can no. You can have don't no.
yeah, but
When listen, if you've never seen a Brazilian, if you've never seen a Brazilian on the beach on Ipanema Beach, man, you ain't lived. Yeah, man, like to
Yeah, what does
understand
she
that,
eat?
huh?
But what does she eat?
Shit, man. Honestly, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't
Well,
listen.
like,
All
yeah.
I know, right? Game changer. All I know is when I was on that beach and I was looking at them women, literally, them women on the beach wearing bikinis, and I'm thinking about what's back in America. I said, nah, man, nah, nah, man. Thank you, Charles Tyler. Rest his soul. That man encouraged me to get on a plane. I did it. It was the best decision I've ever made in my life, and I have not stopped making that same decision as many times as I can. I, listen, I really like Obsidian, and yes, he do be trolling, and he'd be switching up topics and doing some a rabbit hole shit, just going down a rabbit hole. But that man got to get on a plane, man. I think that if we could get him on a plane, he'll change his name. He'll change his name. I'm telling you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that perhaps when you're that far gone, yeah, when you're that
Damn,
far
he said gone.
gone, Yeah, and then you have to, and you have to. There's people that are contrarians because we've actually experienced that. When he has presented something obvious, his his reaction is just be the contrarian and just deny it. So I think,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
that's what I mean. The
Yeah.
evidence. That's what I'm surprised. I mean, the evidence. I mean, what's it? That's what we've done this. I mean, GC, we've done it, and it's like, yo, this is the way this is. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. So it's like everything just be the contrarian. So I think that to this point, it's just he's too vested into the character, into the
Yes.
yes,
Yes. And he
but
can't break character. You're right.
yeah, but that's why I'm surprised that people kind of like take it seriously.
Because this is a new extent,
No,
which is why
no,
this like the last
no,
time. No, honestly,
no.
like the last time I heard something like this was like back in like the African booty scratcher days. Like the the immature tone of the whole conversation was very bothersome. Melody, I appreciate you. I appreciate the super sticker, love. I really do. Um, so just hearing a grown man say that, because that's just something. See, that's just something that you just know not to do. Like that's just some ill and this isn't even just a Cali thing because they're everywhere. Like you don't just start ignorant ass innuendos and stuff like that based on a minority culture. And even if it was true, so what? Like that's just something you learn at a very young age. Like right after you grow out of the whole African booty scratcher talk.
I think you overestimate people for some reason.
I think so. I really think so. But that's aggravating.
I
No, I do just assume that adults that don't believe in Santa Claus just don't do crap like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Blaze just wrote on the chat exactly. Obsidian PD. I mean, we had that. I mean, that happened on your channel.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, so that like right there, it's like for you to consider anything that he said except for being a joke or being said just the topic of conversation, just being trying to get a rise out of people to respond. So that's why I don't understand why you take it so seriously.
All right, Ism. Then you don't get a pass. You one weird ass dude. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, so that's why I created this stream. I didn't plan on going live twice. I plan on coming back and enjoying myself.
Let's say if you would have gone like twice, I was hoping you'd come back with with a couple of fine chicas in a room or something. That would have been cool.
Hey,
Have a
something, so
hold on. Before you go any further, man, because you've been really criticizing my spanking technique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Well, so you really going really hard at my spanking technique. So let's see your spanking technique. Let me do that. Do a stream with that.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. I am critical of your spanking technique, but I think it's largely because you're left-handed. But get this, Marco. So I have, I have asked a bunch of chicas to do it. Right. At first, I thought it was just a communication gap because they would come up and they're willing to like go on camera but not talk on camera. Like they'll do a dance or something in their bikini but not really talk on camera. Right. So I asked my neighbor and he said I have to, because it's a complicated conversation, what I'm asking for, I have to go to the concierge and ask them to translate. And about 4 chicas said no. And basically what it comes down to is that they want to keep this aspect of their life, their dealings with tourists, separate from whatever's going on. So I don't know how culturally different they are, but these chicas do not want to get on camera and just talk about stuff. I even tell them like this is not sexual or anything like that. So yeah, but yeah, it's not from lack of trying.
Well, maybe get me on the phone next time, all right?
Huh?
Maybe get me on the phone next time and I'll rap to him. and I
Did
get
you
the
want
lawn mower.
to? Okay.
I think that's just how Dominicans are because, like, my cousin was the same way. Remember, she
Oh,
didn't
that's
want to get
right.
on.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's just a thing with them.
So yeah,
I don't know.
it's like a camera shy thing. But I mean, even though they do their dances and stuff, because you when you have their WhatsApp, you see what they like to post.
I doubt it. I
But
doubt it. I doubt it. I have some. Anyway, I doubt it. I have some friends who
well,
do.
yeah, that's because you have game. But I mean,
No, I don't.
generally speaking,
I'm the
I
I'm
just
the
want to ask you.
I'm the lowest in the game. Paul. So
Well, what I'm saying, Marco, is I've tried and I asked a few. So it's not a it's apparently it's harder than I thought. I would assume that would have been easy, especially since I show them your clips. I show them your clips because they speak Spanish, and I would assume that it would be like a good deal. They have fun and they make cash app monies, and I explain that to them too, or at least I tell the concierge that too, and they still not down. So
I
look
say
at the
you maybe you're relying on homeboy's translation. Who knows what's happening there?
well, I don't speak Spanish, so I have to rely on somebody's.
It was
All
your
right.
energy.
Damn, I
Well,
really
yeah,
wanted to see some
It was your
beautiful
it was your
chicas.
energy. Marco got a different energy than you, game changer.
okay, okay. So it's my energy. So
Yeah.
because of my energy, they won't do it. You
Hey,
know.
hey, 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 brother. Hey, brother. I'm sorry. This is the game. How you doing anyway, brother? Excuse me for coming in your live and
What's
didn't
up,
say
Yeah,
bro?
how you
yeah.
doing to
Hey,
the panel.
Ism.
Excuse me. How you
Don't be
doing?
sorry
How you
about
doing,
my
Melody?
energy when
Okay.
dealing with when
No,
dealing
I
with.
was just giving you. I don't know if it was a compliment or a backhand compliment, but I was just saying it should probably your energy game change.
It could
Marco
be
got
my
Marco
energy.
got a different like energy to him. Plus he's bilingual. You know what I mean? It may be his look. It may not be your look. I never seen you, but sometimes it's just the energy. Like if you come in for a job interview, or say you hiring somebody and you wonder how did you get the job, whether than five other candidates. Sometimes it just be the energy. All y'all might be qualified the same, but it just be something about you. Like
So
intuition or something. Maybe they just feel like you trying to do some kind of uh girls going wild and gonna try to use them to make money or something. I don't know. Marco might just got a different energy. Can you feel me?
yeah, I can feel you. So and I get what you're saying that it's a
Yeah, I
different.
ain't saying nothing trying to talk about you or nothing, but they might just feel more
No, no,
comfortable,
no, no.
Marco, or
I'm
something.
not taking it as an insultism. You keep
Yeah, yeah,
there's no need, and
yeah,
you keep explaining it, and it's understood.
No.
So,
yeah.
so with
Hold on,
that,
before I'm taking an insult that he said that Omen was my leader. What's up with that? Come on, play. Don't do me like that.
Nah, I thought old man was the leader of all of the ungained people or whatever they call it, man. I don't know.
You
Y'all,
heard
y'all
me.
got to know
You heard me
I'm new to
enough
this
times.
shit.
Come on, you heard me speak enough times. Come on, man.
Well, man, hey, man, I ain't been here like for years, so I'm learning the shit as like on the fly, right? And people put me with these people and that people. I came on your show before to represent myself and say, man, I don't have a leader. But I thought old man was the man, like in the manosphere for all the dudes that didn't like, the street guys like AM. So everybody that's the opposite of that would like old man. I thought old man was like the shit. But as I'm learning, I'm seeming to like a little everybody. I like O'Shea. I like old man. I like AM, but I came on T-Bot to battle brother old man, but he ran off from Ism. He didn't want none. And then Game Changer say he was gonna give me a pass. I don't know what pass you gonna give me. Well, take my
you
pass then. Take my all pass then. Game Changer, give it to me
no,
then.
what?
There's a background.
I
There's a
say, well, take.
background.
I say, well, take my pass then. Give it to me then. Since you say Ism, I was giving you a pass. Well, don't
Yeah,
give me
I
a
give you
pass.
a
Give
pass
it
because
to me
it's in the
then.
crowd. But you in the chat room saying weird shit. What
What's
is
what's
that?
weird? I
What's
thought
that noise
old
in the
man was the
background?
leader of like the other guys that didn't like game. That's what I thought. I'm new to this
That
shit, man. Don't get
so
mad at me,
so
brother.
That's an
so
insult. That's
so
an
so
insult,
so
homie. You That's an
that's
insult.
bizarre. That's
No,
bizarre.
I did, Marco.
That's weird.
You
That's
knew
bizarre.
when I came on
Ism,
here
ism,
when I
ism.
came
Not
like two
only
months
is that
ago. I
bizarre,
didn't know.
you got some weird ass sound in the background, And in addition to that, you on some, why don't y'all just go mess with Becky's or some crap like that? That's weird.
Yeah, and
That's
quit
weird.
bashing
Especially
the black women. You don't like the heavy set ones. Okay,
no. Make
okay,
no
okay.
suggestions.
Go ahead, brother.
Make no
Go ahead, brother.
no.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. Make no
Hmm.
suggestions. Understand that we are men and we put our penis where we please. Understand
Yeah.
that. It's not a difficult concept. So just a mere suggestion that we settle down or place it with anything or just be done. I'll never be done with pussy. Understand that. Telling us to be done and stuff like that. That's that weird stuff I'm talking about. You come here like you like you didn't come from the same place and talk, or you came from a different time.
I don't think nowhere in my comment I said be done. I said go on and mess with Becky, because all I hear is brothers bashing black women about how heavy set they is, how much they breathe, how much they argue with the people in the drive-through. Well, just get a white girl and stop complaining.
No. Listen to me. There's no bashing. That makes what you say weirder, because there's no bashing.
That ain't no bashing.
No. Listen to me. This is a conversation about Asian women and dogs, and you talking about white chicks. That's what I'm talking about. It's weird. It's out of nowhere.
Can I explain to him?
All right.
They're not complaining. They're just trying to get all the black women on the same level, on the same page. You understand?
Kind of, but that ain't gonna happen.
This was a conversation about people making ignorant comments about other cultures. This was that conversation, and you stop bashing black women stuff and get a white chick. That made
this is what I hear a lot in the quote unquote the manosphere as I'm learning the game, right? It just like bash black women, you'll get a lot of views, and I'm like, well, go on and get a white girl in and quit tripping.
See, that's what I'm talking about, and that's
why. But brother, you gotta respect me for coming on here, though, Game Changer. I come and ask questions. I don't hide. I come to your show and ask.
I give you a pass because you're from the town. Because that was an unpassable thing. That was an unpassable thing to assume we're bashing somebody.
Well, I don't come with trying to cut you, man. Because if it's a cut, I'd start roasting. But I was just asking. I was like, well, won't you just get a Becky then and quit tripping on the fat black women? It's easy.
Okay, put it like this. Don't prejudge. Don't prejudge.
Okay. No, hey man, I'm seriously not trying to troll or nothing, man. Y'all really lacing me up. I don't know all the YouTube stuff. I'm learning all the get to the chopper and all these words. Y'all gotta know, man, I'm green, man, and I don't mind admitting I'm green. But as I learn them, I'm figuring them out. But since men just bash black women, all these black women, and then the black women just all the black dudes ain't no good. I was like, well, won't you just get you?
That's not what
won't you just, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody say they red pill and they this. I'll be like, well, won't you just get what make you happy? Why you just on here always just chopping up black women?
I don't think
you
they
got
want
a point,
white
though.
women, though.
You got a point, though.
I don't think they
okay,
want
well,
white
at least
women.
you see my point. Thank you, brother. Okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
I think they want black women. They just want submissive, feminine black women. That's why they're complaining.
Well, okay, all right. But the guys that can help them, they don't want to listen to, because they didn't come from the same background as they came. And I think I can help them brothers get them some black women, but they keep complaining about where the message is coming from. They rather the message come from a motherfucker who got a 401k instead of motherfucker that drive a SLK. See, they don't like that because I be rhyming. See, I can't help it, man. But it's the message, man. That's what I keep trying to tell you. See, just because I don't got a 401k don't mean I couldn't tell you how to get the black submissive woman you want. It's real easy. They talk about the vetting process. I'm learning all this stuff. Okay, you should vet your woman every day, because in the game, when your woman come in with some bullshit, you know she's not vetted. When she comes in righteously, that's how she vets herself, because she gives everything to her man. She submits herself every day. And I think you brothers are having a problem because the women kind of that you don't want to act right. You got to get what act right, man. Sometimes the 10 ain't going to act right. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Okay, I got it wrong. Okay, I'm going to let you talk. You explain it to me. Explain it to me.
See, you come from a position that, I assume that you brothers don't have it right because blah, blah, blah. Listen first. That's what you do. You listen first. You listen attentively, like a toddler on a pimp's knee, until you get the game down yourself, and then you speak.
See now you going a little, you hold on now. Now we're gonna talk to each other like men. We're gonna talk to each other men, but I didn't say nothing about no toddler on a pea's knee. Because I think I could have reversed that, and you would have been the toddler. So don't go there. But go on and talk to me, man to man. I'm trying to learn, and I'm mute up.
No. See, we talk to each other man to man, but you're not listening to people man to man. You making wild accusations about somebody being green about something, and that we need your dated wisdom.
Brother, I said I'm green. I said I'm green. I'm trying to learn from you, brother. You lace me up. I'm green.
Green to what?
I'm green to the YouTube game. I am. I'm letting you know. So this is what I thought. I thought Old Man was the leader of all the non-game guys, and that's was like y'all doctrine of the game. Y'all all follow his like Stanford, or everybody's for Stanford, or everybody was his doctrine of the game. I'm learning.
You didn't go to college. You didn't go to college.
When you talk to me and tell me I'm gonna be on a pimp's knee, now stop all that. Just tell me I'm trying to learn. I'm coming saying I don't know.
Listen, Melody just told you. You got to listen and learn first.
Bro, I be listening to you from afar, just like you be listening from afar. And as I listen, I seem to hear complaining.
No, when you comment, it has no relevance to what was said. So you're not listening.
Okay. Well, sometimes, when you listen to something and you're already frowned up in the face, you kind of don't take it right. But if you was just like taking it from a genuine place, like ism ain't really coming at me funny, let me just soak it in. You already thinking I'm coming like with some underhand cuts, but I'm not. I really don't know. I'm green. I'm trying to learn.
You're coming with the belief that that someone is lacking some type of special element that you can provide, or something like that, or that
in certain areas, yes, I can provide, brother. In certain areas, you can provide me. In places I'm lacking, yes, brother. That's how you help each other as brothers. Some places I am lacking. Some places you're lacking, and we can help each other. That's all I'm saying. But I think people only want to hear it from people that they feel comfortable with. If it's from a dude, okay, quote unquote, he a bum, but he don't got no knowledge. He a bum on the street. You get what I'm saying? But a bum could have knowledge. He might have just went on hard time, but he used to be a rich man or something. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, fair enough. But okay, one thing that's universal about advice is that it's best requested before giving. You're giving unsolicited advice chronically. If I want advice from a bum, I'd ask for it. I'm not calling you a bum. If I want advice from anybody, I ask for it. If I want advice
all right. Well, you know how the world works. Sometimes you come outside, you might just happen to give a dude your change and he give you some good advice. That's all I'm saying. So that don't mean it wasn't good advice. Not whether you paid for it or not. Just universal living, man. And you be like, damn, this guy gave me some good information. And I gave him 20 cents. You get what I'm saying? Something stuck with me for life. That's all I'm saying. If a brother don't have a suit and tie, then his information seems to me in the manosphere not valid. Like, you know what I mean? You have to have a suit on, or you have to have a degree or something. Other than that, your information is not valid. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Since Mother's Day 2018, when I went to church for her Mother's Day gift. Okay. What do you mean? You see, all right, let me read. Zero, I appreciate the $10 super chat. It says, come out the gate at dudes like they don't know, then gets upset about not being respected. I wish Super Chat still let me use the N. Oh, it don't let you use that anymore. Evil Oscar laugh.
Well, you can use nigga, and it's not. It's oh, Zero. Oh, angry Zero man. You always angry at the game. Don't be mad at me, player. I didn't do it. And somebody tried to let me know how it's spelled. I think it's ARK or either HAAT.
You're lying.
Don't be mad at the game, man. Don't be mad, man. It just isn't, man. I'm just trying to learn from you guys, man. I'm trying to learn from you, man. You can learn from a child. When you know that you don't know nothing, when you know you don't know nothing, that's when you know something. So you can always learn, my brothers, from anybody.
No, not to give unsolicited advice, Ism.
All right. Well, hey, man, sometime in your message, I might think it's roundabout. Some of your shit sound weird to me, but as I listen to you and I just keep moving around the house, you chewing my headphones, you have a couple of bars in there. I might not necessarily like listen to your music, but in there you got a couple of bars. You got a couple of rhymes. Some people like Rakim, some people like Nelly, some people like E40. Everybody like different people, but you be having a couple bars. Then you doing your crazy shit with your penis and your crazy shit you be doing. That's your little shtick. I say that's his shtick, and but Ism got a couple of bars too. Even though I'm the bar, Can they do 20 cent on the Cash App? And Zero, can you send me 20 cent on the Cash App?
Because they take 30%. You can't take that; it's too small.
But damn, I'm the bum outside when you get the change. Can Zero just give me 20 cent?
You called yourself a bum. Nobody.
Well, I was doing this for you because you got $10, so I was doing the laugh.
Okay, but what did you get out the last show that he did? You know, as far as the fat woman, what did you get from that?
I thought it was a little humorous. And then I thought a little bit he picking on the black women, but hey, some of these guys might be fat black guys, but they ain't showing themselves. So how we gonna charge up all the fat black women? And some guys like thick black women. We out here in the Bay in Cali. Hey, a lot of dudes don't, but down south, that's a woman of means. In certain countries, the thicker the better. I'm just saying.
I like me a thick block. I like me a thick block sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Tell it. So tell Game Changer to get off of you. Tell him he insulted you today.
No, but what he was saying, was something different, man. What he was saying is something different. It sounded like she was in high demand, and she was talking some other isms.
We got them. We do have them. You right about that. They be coming in as O'Shea say, sandling it up, weaving it up.
Hey, but wait a minute. I thought you was from the town, man, because you're asking for 20 cents. As I understand it, you can make $1 out of 15 cents.
You did? Well, show me a nickel then, old motherfucking El Grande Gato. Well, show me 5 more cents then, old El Grande Gato.
Only 15.
You know what I mean, man? That's right, man. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, man. What's up, old GC? Tell me about it, man.
All right. So, if you got 20 cents, then you on your way. He's on his way, Marco. He started with the 15 and he's on his way.
You see how he couldn't even call me Ism. He had to call me Oscar. That's all right. I could be Oscar Ism, whatever you want to call me, with the wisdom. Did that rhyme? Oscar Ism with the wisdom. Did that rhyme? See, even when they get mad at me,
Game Changer, if you don't mind, please break down where you was going in the last video. Please break it down. Break it down for us. All right, break it down for us.
Young players, man, I can fuck with y'all niggas all night. Y'all can't get on ism. I ain't your drunk uncle. I'm the uncle that'll go outside. I'm like Deion Sanders, your uncle, nigga. I go outside and run a 40-yard dash with you young niggas.
Ism, other stuff. Hold on.
We could have a push-up contest. I ain't scared of you young niggas. I see old Marco over there. He in shape. I might can't beat him, but I ain't gonna go out without a fight. I'm gonna try. He might be a little perking that night.
All right.
He said a little perking.
Let me read the Cash App, man. Zero, I appreciate you. I appreciate the $5 super chat. You said the only thing anyone can learn from you is how to get I just ate a baby laugh.
No, that's why your woman left the babies with you mark ass nigga. Now take care of them kids, nigga. You better get your motherfucking financials together, nigga.
How is that? Wait, why are you laughing at
that? It's like that
Minnesota, nigga, buy them kids some coats, nigga.
It's the laugh, bro.
That's a bad thing to
you. Trying to talk about me. I told you his name was Angry Zero, man, because he can't knock a bitch. Now you get you a bitch, you can help with them churn. She can help with them churn. Nigga, make some motherfucking lunches in this shit in the morning. Shit, do some Zoom classes. Man, I own a barbershop.
Hold on, I'm cleaning up the channel for one. All right, I'm cleaning up the channel for one, but for two, you talking about somebody who got custody. Like, that's the goal. I mean, you laughing at somebody for having custody? What's up with you, dude? What's up with you?
I couldn't say nothing. You put me on mute.
Yeah, put you on mute.
Do you want me to mute up, or you want me to answer?
No. Every time that that a sentence end on a high influx on the last vowel, it's a question.
So okay. Oh, okay, well, you know, you was saying a lot of things. You know, a lot of guys be embellishing on their exploits. So what you were saying was very redundant, and I couldn't quite comprehend your comprehension what you were saying, brother, because you were well more educated and well versed than me. While I'm just over here bloviating. But brother Zero was saying, "Why I just be doing that shit y'all do? You know, that old man shit, that mind conundrum, mind fuck, where you go down a rabbit hole." So right now, I was just going in on Zero because he was talking crazy about me. See what I'm saying? So that's why I came in him. Because I was just wondering, everybody talking about these passes they want to give ism. Y'all can't give me no pass. Niggas can't get on me, nigga. I'm the truth. So you can look through all the doors and the hatches. I got all that shit covered.
Hey, bro, can you break down your last video? Because I still think he's misunderstood.
The question isn't why you got at 0. I get why you came back at 0. I'm questioning.
Okay.
You're talking about the fact that he got custody of his kids. This is a bad thing.
Okay, we said we couldn't learn nothing from me, so he just cut me. So that means I'm a dumb man. So I had to say something about him,
bro.
Okay.
I'm
not saying that you had to say.
It's all fair in love and roasting, baby. Come on.
All right. Let's. Okay, so
this is Nagaga idioma.
Yeah. All right, brother. I'm a idiot man, bad boy now.
No,
all right, I'll talk to you
language.
players later. Blessed on me, blood. Greetings. Salute. Peace.
That was Spanish. All right, whatever.
All right, peace. All right.
Wow.
Oh my God, his laugh.
Absalom, what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I was just trying to tell you, if you don't mind, would you break down in the short synopsis of where were you going? Excuse me, as far as your last video where he was talking about as far as the big one.
So basically, I was pointing out the mentality. I do understand that some people. Well, okay. So in my opinion, as far as dealing with fat chicks in the Black community. Most guys aren't really into them, but they have come to settle for them because of the overabundance, and they don't want to spend the time alone or outside the race to really, exercise other options. And I get that. And others simply are genuine chubby chasers. Just like people have fetishes. Melody has a way with attracting guys with foot fetishes. So, I with the understanding of those two types of people. What I wanted to point out is that there is a certain mentality that comes along with it, which is extraordinarily unappealing, no matter what you think of them physically. There's a lack of accountability, and there is a strong sense of entitlement that comes along with it, and laziness, which was displayed in this overweight female's video. Now, you say that you're into big girls. Were you attracted to the girl in the video?
Hell no.
Okay, so but let's just say you were, right? The mentality would even be off-putting. She, in addition to her physical woes, her mentality was very off-putting.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's what I was pointing out. That so when people say I'm critical of them just because that I was just born just hating fat chicks,
or black women in general, that's not the case.
That's not necessarily the case. It does come with a very particular set of personality things that are unappealing. That's extremely unappealing, and that's what I was displaying. I was making an example of that.
Well, I think you did it. I think you did an excellent job, brother.
Oh, thank you. So you're new here, huh?
Yeah. I'm new to the circle. I've been learning. I followed you. I think you're doing a good job. You're putting out some great work. I appreciate you allowing me on the panel too. So.
Oh yeah, you're always welcome, man.
Thank you.
All right, so let me read a couple of these. So the only thing anyone can learn from you is oh wait, no, hold on, I read that one. All right, let me see. I think there's 2 here, or 2 cents there. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. It would be called going in if it were true. What's true is that you laugh like a dude that has killed babies. Yeah. It is a very unique laugh. All right.
That's a villain laugh right there.
That's a maniacal laugh.
The kill baby laugh. Okay, sir-ism full of the tism. That was something that was something different. It was, like unriddling problems. Melody, you wanna go, or you want me to skip to Citizen?
No, you can skip. I'm just up here.
Okay. So Citizen. Um
What's going on?
Nothing much, nothing much.
Is this just a continuation from the last one?
Nah, well, I mean, I guess it can be because it was moved to that direction, but no. Obsidian said something about Asian women eating dogs, and it started this whole that's what I got on.
Oh, that's what dog eat dog. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I got on for, because that's some, you know,
Well,
I don't like crap like
racist?
that. Hmm?
yeah. So what is he? Is he saying like that?
In
Like
a racist way?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did he like? Oh, he was like Asian women. Oh, I ain't messing with them. Is that how it was? Or
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
because they eat?
All
Because they
right,
eat.
all right.
No. Oh, okay.
Let's be real. All right, let me say this. First of all, because he has an American outlook on how people are in other worlds and countries, of course his view is going to be biased. When you go to other countries, and listen, I don't want to talk ish because I only mainly primarily been in American countries, Caribbean places, and that's it, right? I mean, American states and the Caribbean. So his outlook on things is very biased. Like, first of all, there's a whole lot. People act as if they didn't watch that show with that fat white dude that used to go to different places around the world to eat weird ass shit. Like, they eat all types of stuff. Asians eat all types of stuffs.
Bro,
Even
black people eat all
Africans.
type of stuff.
Now with black people, okay, yeah. Because example, your great grandmother, your grandmother
Yeah, them
used to eat pig
chitlins
feet, chitlins,
Other
chicken
people think
necks,
that's
and all that other
disgusting.
stuff. Yeah,
That's what they was talking about in the chat. You're right. Yep.
And dirt. And Mississippi dirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from
And the thing
Mississippi,
about-
so yeah, I know.
Exactly, bro. Like my family, my ancestors' family is like from Georgia and down south, so I understand what they be eating. I don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it's a bias. That's mainly what it is. I mean, if Obsidians is saying that about Asian women, I mean, God damn it, you can go on YouTube and see them eating some type of snail that got the shape of a phallus, right? But that's what they do. They eat turtles or they eat all these different things. I ain't gonna knock them for that because that's what they eat. You got people out here who eat bugs, worms, and all this other stuff. So I don't know what his angle is if he's sitting up there saying that to say, oh, don't mess with these Asian women because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, you got people. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. So what's worse, eating dog or eating ass?
That's a good question, citizen.
So you know what I mean? So like if Asian people like, hey, we got all these videos of y'all just eating ass. What you talking about? Like, I mean, it's crazy. That pendulum can swing back. That's all I'm saying.
In a number of ways. I mean, I don't know. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Brown Bird, but really and truly, I mean, about the travel portion that you're being taught a point of view. You know, maybe California is just ultra liberal, but come on now, you should have been taught better than that. You know, you should have been taught better. Like, they don't teach y'all that at other places, just like ethnic tolerance of other people's stuff, and that just people are just simply different. Like, it's all kind of like nursery rhymes and stuff like that, dedicated to it.
No, they don't, and that's why I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, it's just certain people, and I hate to use the black word usually we use, just ignorant to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know, like certain people don't know how we get down in an American culture. They might not even be exposed to chitlins and all these different foods out here, but it's reality, right? Even we just look down upon people who eat things like squirrels and chicken gizzards or eat chitlins and all that other stuff. But you sit here and say, hey, that's your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from the South, but I'm pretty sure that I'd be disgusted at the things that they eat, but I ain't gonna knock them for it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their ish. So it's the same rules that apply when they go out when they find out about these different countries, man. People eat all types of things, like I said, man.
But
it's just a bias.
But you should be knocking them for what they eat because it is killing them. Because it is killing them. So
that's to who though. You see what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. I'll give you a small example.
They have died.
Like, I'm from New York, right? My parents their parents is from South Carolina, right? As we speak right now, my grandmother's birthday was November 6th. She just turned 104 years old. Do you know what she eats? She eats shit like possums, raccoons, all kind, and squirrel. And I asked her, I said, Grandma, what? Like, how long you been eating this stuff? She said, I've been eating this all my life.
Yeah.
You see
And
what
my
I'm
great
saying?
grandmother,
Like,
and bro,
So
to
that's an
your point,
outlier,
bro,
right?
it's
That's an
not
outlier,
what you
right?
eat, bro. It's
That's an
not what you
outlier,
eat,
right?
bro.
to the brother, Absalom, I'm from New York too, right? And the thing about it is this: my great grandmother was raised on sitting up there cooking the traditional Southern food, but also she would eat like pig feet and eat like what is it, chicken liver and all this other stuff. And I'd be like, that is so gross. And she would say, you know what, you need to eat this because this is going to make your blood pump and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm not eating this nasty stuff. But hey, I would have to recognize that is the Southern traditions. That's what she eats. It's very odd to me.
A Southern
It's,
tradition that needs to be changed.
well, I mean, look, listen, it could be changed. It could not be
I
changed.
mean, that's
We could
why so
speak all
many
day.
fat black women are in the South.
Right. But
So
this
it
is
goes
the
back to what
thing.
we're talking about. I mean,
Right.
No, I mean they don't have to fry it and shit. I mean they could just grill it.
I mean, look,
you're right.
listen,
That's a
you
good
could
point.
teach some of these
You're right.
broads
You're
to go the
100%
vegan
right.
way. I mean,
We
look,
fry everything in Mississippi. We fry Kool-Aid. Google it.
fried
Google
Kool-Aid.
Google it.
Yeah, fried ice cream. Well, fried ice
Yeah,
I
cream.
know ice
exactly.
cream. Yeah, I know ice
Yeah,
cream.
Kool-Aid. Google it. Google it. I know. Nobody believes me. Yeah, Google it.
No, I'm
All
a
that
Google
Fried
it.
Kool-Aid in
It
Mississippi.
sounds like bullshit, but I'm a
Yeah,
Google
but
it.
listen,
Google it, bro.
when I was in Zambia, I did see that they had gorilla meat. So I mean,
Yeah,
bear meat
Marco.
too.
Yeah,
They
Marco.
eat bear meat too.
Yo, Marco, you aware that they that certain countries in Africa they go ahead and they go ahead and get bush meat?
Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, gorillas fall in that category if they're fortunate.
right.
You know, like I mean, bushmeat is just like it's just wild meat. So that doesn't exclude gorilla. I mean, me personally, I think it's inhumane because of the close relationship, that all apes have with humans. But I mean, I might have some judgment on that in particular, but that's not like a delicate. Who's that?
Well, it's been proven through time that people pretty much eat what's near. That's pretty much how it works. Whatever's near.
That's it.
That's what people eat. So normally people that are in the mountains, then they eat whatever the fuck animals are in the mountains. People that are next to the ocean, then they eat whatever the fuck comes out of the sea. I mean, that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Well,
can I say something? I'm in Florida right now, and they eat alligator here. They eat everything, and the thing is a whole bunch of fat black women and white women with. There's a lot of fat white women with black men. I noticed down here. Like a lot. And they all act like they never seen like a cute woman, because everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, you're so pretty." I'm like, really? Like, this is Florida. It's supposed to be beautiful women out here. I don't even know why I'm like on your radar like that.
Gotta get them gators.
The rest of Florida. From what I hear,
Gator is good though. Gator is pretty good. I ate it before. It's pretty good.
Well, I would never eat that.
Hey, GC, and let me drop an urban legend on Obsidian if he's going that route. How don't you know that when you go to the Chinese store that you probably eating dog, cat, or whatever? You don't.
I don't think he goes to Chinese stores.
Okay, so if he doesn't, then I'm not going to claim that. But you never know.
What the fuck is Kung Pao chicken, man? What the fuck is orange chicken?
The consistency.
Thank you, Marco.
Consistency is not like chicken. It's nasty.
See, thank you, Marco. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It's disgusting.
Yo, like, open up your mind.
Yeah, this fat epidemic is getting pretty crazy.
It is, bro. And I was what we was talking about earlier, bro. Like they really trying to flex this shit like men want them. Like you wearing like crop tops and midriffs.
Lizzo.
That don't work.
I'm getting so tired
Lizzo thinks she the hottest thing walking. You gotta be sitting up there like these hoes really be sitting up there promoting this broad. I don't get it. Like I look, listen. It was already a fail when this shorty had went to the Lakers game. And you wearing a long ass t-shirt with your ashes popped out.
Yeah, bro, that was
that lazy ass shirt you done wore. You thought was a dress hole. No,
looking
it was
like
XL.
Rikishi off WWF with that big. It's so disgusting, like a sumo.
Get the hell
wrestler.
out of here wearing a 2XL damn shirt and thinking it's a goddamn dress. If you don't get your dumb ass out of here with that bullshit, get out of here. 2XL.
But wasn't
shirt.
the Democrats pushing at one time like the Obama era for like healthy this and no more soda and all kind of crap?
Yeah, they and yo, you should know, bro. here in New York, they were sitting up there trying to crack down on what you would call it, having sugary drinks and trying to convince people to drink water and unflavored.
No supersized drink.
Yeah, unflavored teas and all that shit. People was not listening, bro. People was not listening. Like, you're not gonna do that. Fat people are gonna be fat. It's not gonna change. Get out of here, man.
Oh, I mean, well, let's be real though. If the women don't have to lose weight because guys are fucking them, so
yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, somebody
earlier,
is fucking Lizzo. This is true. You can believe that.
Oh,
I think Marco see the last stream. When we was pulled up the little skinny dude that was with that fat girl on
Instagram.
Yeah, exactly my point. These dudes, like I said before, many whose fault this is not necessarily the women's fault. It's these simp ass dudes or these dudes out here who have low standards and who they smashing or dating. It's their fault, and they put it on these women because they gas them up.
Oh, I just want to let you guys know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Rashida Strober is very nice. And also she's in shape and she's really tall. If you guys were wondering, like I look like a little kid next to her. She was
6
so
feet
tall.
1.
She's probably like 5'9", 5'10".
yeah. Okay. No, I was never
like really
wondering.
tall.
I was never wondering for that piece. Fire piece of shit. No.
No, but she's really nice. She just kept talking about like my complexion and her complexion, and I'm like,
oh, is she dark?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody want to hear that stupid ass nonsense. Yeah, she's dark skinned, and she makes it a whole entire point to keep talking about that dark skin bullshit. Like, that's what I say. That colorism thing is a black woman's problem. We don't want to hear that.
But she's really nice though.
But I'm saying she would be even cuter if she shut her mouth about colorism. That's what I was saying. If you would be
her
quiet
skin is beautiful.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. There are dark skinned women that are pretty, that are beautiful.
Wait, is that the one that's suing Tommy?
Yeah, that's the one that's suing Tommy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's suing Tommy right now.
Yeah, they had a heated exchange. Like CPS was called and everything. Like it was.
That's OD.
Well, it's just like two like extreme people that just collided in the night. Like, because I don't know.
Was it a YouTube beef? Oh, that was just exaggerated.
Yeah, it was a YouTube beef that just like got blown out of proportion.
He tried to get her kids taken away, which was fucked up.
That's violation, yo.
Exactly.
Oh, wait a minute.
And all she did was tell her daughter she was gonna kick her ass. Something that all mothers tell their kids. And he went and he told CPS, and yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
that is a classic hood tactic though, to call CPS on your enemy. I've seen that a lot.
I mean, you shouldn't be here as enemy like that though. Like that was just on some weird. But I thought it was over, but apparently she's still she's still on it. So it's just like two relentless people that just do crap.
And see that not to cut you off, game changer. Sorry, but I think that's where the other dude with all his ism shit. That's where I think he was talking about too. A lot of those dudes, like let's say a Tommy, they get this buzz and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they could tell people a lot of stuff and people run with it, and then boom, then you get a situation like that where it's like they cards is dealt. You know what I'm saying?
No, because what can I say about that? Excuse me. He was talking about suits and ties. He was basically talking about he believed that there's a certain level of classism going on here in the manosphere.
Who said that? That was what Ism said?
That was implied what Ism was saying.
I could actually see that. I mean, it'd be hard to be honest.
I mean, as far as platform wise, everything wise, not just like class and how you dress. I think it's like all in, is a whole category, but it's like, under one branch.
I will be honest. I think that since I've been here, I think from my perspective, I think that the most disrespect comes from like the Black Brain Trust side. I've kind of noticed that. Like you would think it, there's that B1 side to the disrespectful, but it seems like they're on totally opposite ends, but they're the exact same disrespect on both ends. From the, you know what I'm saying?
Elaborate, please.
From like the Pookie side to like the education. I've just seen a lot of like disrespect from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just like most people say it'd be the Pookie Ray Ray, the uneducated side, but the educated side has come with just as much disrespect toward the other side, if not more.
Okay, so we don't know who fired first, but there's definitely that tension between those two cohorts. Personally, I don't care.
Yeah, me neither. I just learned about it tonight. But I'm just saying, in general, I think that dude would be more on towards like the disrespectful side. So it's like to hear something like that is shocking, but then it's like, man, when you think about it, you shouldn't be that surprised. You see what I'm saying? Like that's like he get down like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's fair though. I mean, there's a classism issue in the Black America as in any way, so it should reflect in Black YouTube, right?
Well, no. First of all, first of all, every civilization can't function without a social hierarchy,
right?
And that social hierarchy should be based on some sense of morality. Like, for example, let's just say a priest should be higher on a social hierarchy than a thief, or a woman of virtue. Whether she's a nun or a wife and mother, a virtuous wife and mother, should be higher on a social hierarchy than a prostitute. These are things that are necessary in order for society to function, and it also encourages people to improve their moral fiber. Now, that being said, and this has gone on, in history throughout, throughout civilization, is that people who are higher on the social hierarchy they don't go out of their way to be disrespectful to those who are at the bottom. They don't. For example, the aristocracy of Rome, they provided free food and free entertainment to the plebs, who was like the serfs or just the lower order. They did. They didn't have a reason to just crap on them or anything like that. In fact, it was Octavius Augustus who actually made rules, who placed laws into place that protect slaves. So it's all in how you behave. Just because there is a social hierarchy, that doesn't mean that the people on top of the social hierarchy is kicking down. Now, if the people who are not on the top feel that they're being kicked down upon, then there's really nothing you can do about it. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just listening. So I see what you're saying. So you're saying that like just because there is a class system, that doesn't necessarily mean the top is kicking down. And okay, I see what you're saying, right? But I kind of disagree. I think it's different in Black America because you gotta understand we are in bizarro world, right?
Well, it is in bizarre world, and I don't understand because, like, for example, I was on a DJ's panel a couple of months ago, and some dude Lazo or something, Laro or Lorario or something like that. He just came out of nowhere. It's like, you think because you educated, you better than me, and I said no, and he just kept with it. It was weird,
right?
Like,
yeah,
that is a thing. I'm thinking something. It just, but and I'm genuinely not, so because I don't actually, I don't think that education really makes a social class. I think that misconception is why people overload themselves with student loans and education. That's not really necessary, but it's not a key factor in the difference of social class. It simply isn't, but.
I guess I'll give an example, right? See, I know Gabe A, right?
Yeah, I know Gabe A.
Yeah, we had a little debacle one day. It was about like college degree and like self-taught and stuff like that in the tech field. And I was just expressing that I was self-taught, right? And then he said that, well, some people bags is different. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like so that's what I was saying. That's sometimes the educated people will, send that this way. And I know what you're saying. Like maybe you might not do it. And Gabe, we talked about it. He said he didn't mean nothing by it, but it did cause a, eruption on the panel, and stuff like that. Because it was like, was that really necessary to be said? Like, I mean, you don't know how much money I can make $1 a year. I can make $300,000. It's just because you have a degree doesn't mean somebody makes more or less.
It might instill an ego, a high ego.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like it was like I was being dismissed about my craft, about what I do because I didn't have a degree, and I was like, dude, like I make money too, and he's like, well, some bags is different, and I was like, bro, like, well, why did that need to be said?
That's what I'm saying. It reminds me of ego.
Yeah.
It reminds me
so
of
that's
ego.
all I'm saying,
like, oh yeah, I put in the work and the time because I went to school, but you didn't, so you're not able to be on the same level as me because your education is different. Like listen, man, like at the end of the day, if it was a trade that is in a field that is similar, whether you go to school or you don't go to school, at the end of the day, you're making cash and you're making up to the amount that you're supposed to make, then it doesn't matter about degrees or not. Like it's a lot of like I always give this philosophy. There's smart people in college. There are dumb people in college. At the end of the day, anybody can come out here with a damn degree, depending on what school, and then brag about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I just be like, I've also learned in my time, like, what am I going to school for? I'm not going to go to school just to be dumbass. I'm going to go to school to really make something of it. You know what I mean? So that whole argument, bro, it's an ego thing, and that's why I've always hated people that bring up degrees like it's supposed to mean something. It's just very mean spirited.
Right.
I mean,
and that's where I was coming from, Game Changer.
But okay, here's the thing. It's not really worth discussing. What was frustrating about Ism when he was on was that it was brought up out of nowhere because we weren't talking about that. Nor was I under the impression, most certainly, that that a educated person has that their point of view has significantly higher weight than a non-educated person. There was nothing about this conversation that should suggest that, or any previous conversation. So it was just weird. It came out of nowhere, and stuff like that is a little frustrating. Also, we have to understand that Obsidian is not educated. So it's not even that. It's something else going on. And I don't know what it is. And frankly, I don't care because
oh, my bad. Yeah, I was just talking about my bad. I was talking about the point of the classism thing. I wasn't really talking. I kind of came late for Ism. So my bad. I wasn't really talking about him. I was just talking about.
No, but I think it was. I think it was still on intact, like what you were saying. I think it kind of go hand in hand. In my opinion.
So it does support. Okay.
It does, and also a game changer. This speaks to the fact that when things are just repeated over and over again, or when people just don't, I don't know if they don't listen, but if it's repeated, I mean, you hear Homeboy always say that he is educated, intellectual. I'm an intellectual. He says it, so then there's people that just actually believe it. Okay, then I guess he is. I guess he is.
You talking about Obsidian? Or you talking about?
Well, yeah, that's exactly.
I thought you were talking about Ism, no?
No, that's my guy though. But I see where you're going with it.
Yeah,
I mean, like the title says, "Dog eat dog world," right?
And then also the what do you call them? When you repeat, man of means, man of means, man of means, man of means, man of means. Oh damn, Humble got his shit. Oh, he balling. All right. I mean, that's what it's for. It's for, and then that's why. Homeboy said, Ism said, "Yo, I haven't been here that long, so I'm just listening." So he heard, and then Homeboy portrays himself that way and says it. So then, he's like, it must be true.
Yeah, just grandstanding.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It must be true. He must be an intellectual man of means that is leading these people. Little does he know that, as he says, that he's never been to college or traveled anywhere. So that's
okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
So that's what was a little troublesome. Educated versus non-educated. Angry Man versus Obsidian's followers, and we're on the educated side, and he's on the non-educated side. When Angry Man and Obsidian have the same education. So it's really nothing like that. It's not, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But you can make it like that if you bring crap like that here. Like,
I mean, I don't know if you remember. I remember the East Coast West Coast beef.
Yeah, what do you mean? I remember.
Yeah, it was completely fabricated. A bunch of bullshit. People just bought into it. People were just getting their ass kicked and this, and it was bought. And people bought into it. Same. This is what we're talking about right here. People, a lot of the times, and I would say you overestimate people. The majority of people are just dumb fucks. They're just stupid.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm kind of noticing also it's like a old nigga versus young. Excuse me, an old nigga versus young nigga beef going on too. Have you guys kind of experienced that too?
Oh yeah, that's
keep that.
Yeah. I mean that's hot right now. I mean that energy.
Oh no, that's not right now. Since day one, I've been against boomers. Since day one, I've been against boomers.
And you have every right to. And you have every right to.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of them have been against millennials in a sense too.
Yeah. Listen.
No. Well, they did lie to us. I mean, they did finesse us. I mean, we have to take that L. We did get finessed, and you know.
I mean, on a personal situation,
I don't think it's no.
I was talking about student loans. You know, inflation of the dollar. You know, the 80 times house prices. You know, all the lies about all these things. You know. And they didn't account for the internet. You know what I mean? They didn't know what the internet. There's no way they could have known, but they were in the way of the internet revolution. We can't agree on that, right?
Boomers are awful. And yeah, if you feel that there's tension because between boomers and non-boomers, it's because of me.
No, he does mention it.
I think I remember you said they were like the worst generation.
Boomers. Yeah, and I feel like
Yeah, like I've been at that for over a year since my channel started. The boomers, I always do that because that's an awful generation. And that's not like the classes thing. That's just and that's not even just like a Black America thing. That's just
America. Yeah.
No, that's not even America. I don't know.
Well, just a Western
other cultures. Whoa. Like who's worse? Yeah.
Good
I
point.
guess the first African that sold a slave, but that's pretty much you. Boomers are fucking awful. Yeah, I don't like boomers.
I understand.
So that's legitimate. To me, the educated versus uneducated thing is just really we're better off without it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I wish it didn't come up. I try not to bring it up,
but if you look at it, it's people need to create divisions to be leaders in groups. We mentioned about I'm from 18th Street, but the guys from 19th, they ain't shit.
Yeah.
So therefore, this block, whatever, this block A or block A is better than block B. Those motherfuckers over there, they ain't shit. So people always try to create the little tribes.
Yeah, they're drinking the same water, the same electricity.
That's life. Yeah,
and then de facto make themselves leaders or important. And that's really it's not weird. It's just so obvious. Yeah, it's so obvious that I get surprised when people get caught up into it. It's like if you have any type of sense, you see what's going on. If you've seen it happen before your eyes. I know it happened to me when I was a kid. We saw it. I mean, we were in one block, and there was from the next block, they weren't shit. And that's how it was. And it was like I said, the same fucking shit, just fucking, I mean, it's less than a mile. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like 600-700 feet. You know what I'm saying? But yet 18th Street, fuck 19th Street, right?
No, so
but my thing is too, it's like it seems like just yesterday we was just bigging up the Asians, because what's her name, Jenny Ma, about submissive, and now tonight is like they eat dogs, they off the table, What's up?
I don't know about that. I don't know if Obsidian touched on that though.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but it's like a billion Chinese.
I rock with old man. I like his stuff, but I'm like, I seen the chat going crazy. It's like he just shut the show down. The chat was going crazy.
What they was cooking them?
Well, like I said, like
they were just talking about all kind of stuff with what people eat. It's like,
I mean, yeah, it's at the end
chitlins,
of the
all
day, it's
kind
his
of shit came
bias.
into fold.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's his bias. He's not gonna look at Jenny Mai the same. I mean, yeah, he's gonna dig into her culture and then just bring that up, right? But the thing about it is that because she's Americanized, it's just like, oh yeah, I can deal with this. It's a bias once you start digging into that world of when you're trying to explore people's cultures.
Yeah, but I mean, it's you guys fall for it. Again, I do not understand why you guys really take them seriously. I do not understand.
No, I
just
don't.
What was going on?
I want me an Asian chick. I don't care what he's talking about.
Yeah, you really losing in life.
It's a matter of upbringing. You know, you don't like it either because you've been to other countries. You don't like a bunch of ignorant crap. You know, and you were raised in Cali too. You know it's triggering when people come with some ignorant, slightly racist stuff. Come on now.
No, but see, okay, yes, but depends who it comes from and what the purpose is. If it was a serious conversation, perhaps you're on a plane somewhere with somebody or at a somewhere, and then you start a conversation and people start telling you, hey, so where do you live? Oh, I live in Colombia. Oh, no shit. There's a bunch of fucking gorillas and people running around with fucking leaves and, instead of underwear. That's something. Okay, that's something. Well, you know what? I like that. That's a conversation you can have. But from homeboy? Come on now.
Well, you responded to the therapist. So don't go there.
Right. No. Well, the thing was, it was comedy at first.
You responded to that song. I'm saying, like, sometimes stuff just really aggravates you. And I don't have a problem with, oh man, but I do have a problem with crap like that.
And you had to defend yourself against the bias he put against you and the women you was dealing with. You understand? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying wrong for what you did, Marco, but I'm just saying you had some bias that he gave to you.
Well, so that was a personal thing. So, yeah, that's a personal thing, so it was different. But again, I just say that it was clear. It was a clear troll. It was clear. Everything that he probably says is just BS. So I'm surprised that you guys take him seriously. Obviously, somebody goes directly at you personally. Yeah, you can respond. But we're talking about home. We're just talking about, well, they eat fucking dogs over there. Okay.
Nah, no, because you get upset.
To a certain extent,
I'm just saying it's a bias. That's all I'm saying. I don't really care about you know what I mean? I just know it's a bias for sure.
No, but to spread, come on now, let's be real. To spread ignorant garbage like that that's just, for one, it's dated, and for two, it's just weird. It's just.
I think that's probably why the chat in the show, he just cut it off.
He couldn't take that heat, boy.
Yeah, it was getting kind of crazy.
Yeah, but he won. He won. It's not a defeat. You won. Okay, great. I got everybody reacting. Got a lot of fucking comments. Probably a bunch of disliking. Great. Job well done. Mission accomplished, as they say.
No better. That's just some garbage. That's why I opened up the stream, just to vent about that. That was
yeah, I mean, because what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Game changer? Like, we supposed to just vet these women and just worry about their diet and be so like, what you eating? What we supposed to be strict on it. We got a hard time dealing with them as is. Like, you worrying about what they eating. I mean, I think we gotta put more into it before just talking about that.
Or just go to the gym, bro.
If that's an issue, just don't deal with it.
Well, listen. That's easy. All you have to learn is the word heal, and you'll be all right.
I mean, get you a chick that's drinking sea moss and doing that, and she eating her chickpeas and quinoa. I mean, if that's what you want, do that. I mean, I like a chick that can eat good like that too, but I mean, I'm not gonna be so judgmental where it's like, we gotta be eating grass every day and shit. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? I want to eat healthy too at the same time. It's balance. You see what I'm saying?
But ho-hos and honey buns.
Yeah, now that's a
Debbie
different
snack
thing. Yeah, that's
cakes.
what I'm saying. Like, just don't deal with it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just don't deal with it.
That comes with maturity. You know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure, again, to his point about balance, you got to make sure, like, even if you was on that plan of eating honey buns and all this other stuff, how do you lower that intake to make sure you get rid of it in time? That's my theory, because my diet is way different than how it was 5 years ago. Like, so
yeah, when I moved to Mexico, I lived there for like 2 years. I'm going back in January, but I lost like 30 pounds, and I wasn't even really. When I was in America, I was working out crazy, like 5 days a week, and I was like kind of stayed. But then when I moved to Mexico, I was walking around, just eating whatever, just chilling, and I lost 30 pounds. Like, it was like crazy.
You know what it is? That citizen, they don't put corn syrup and stuff. I know because it'll be the same stuff. And if you go to the Mexican supermarket and get some soda pops, like a Sprite, it's made with sugar. Now, even though same Sprite, but it's made with sugar, not corn syrup. Corn syrup is what keeps people fat. Like I'm telling you, it'll be the same thing. But if you get it from the Mexican supermarket, there's no corn syrup in it. They don't give their people corn syrup. They got different regulations.
Yeah, I think more the knowledge too. You're right. Game changers, the knowledge too, like being privy to that, knowing, certain things. Like me personally, like let's just go off track a little bit. Like, let's say for deodorant, I don't really like deodorant that has aluminum in it, so I look for something that says non-aluminum. You see what I'm saying? So as far as food, I think we can do that too. As far as food, looking for certain things, calories, certain things like syrup products in it that could prohibit you from gaining like that.
Yo, random thought. Absalom, is it you, right? You from New York, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the day that I had to give up Arizona's and bacon, egg, and cheese, man. And them people still out there eating them chopped cheeses, so you already know what the deal is. But the bacon, egg, and cheese and the Arizonas, bro, had to go.
Oh my God, you ain't lying, man. And there's like them people, they work all day. Them Arabs and them Indians and them still, they don't really clean them grills like that. You talking about clockwork. You know what I'm saying? You might eat one of them joints and you done for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and the halal food. I only had the halal food once, but you know how that's another thing that the people got to be careful with, man. You don't know what you're getting in them carts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was a video of one of those them Arab dudes on like 42nd Street, I think 42nd Street. He was chopping off a pigeon's head and putting it in the halal food, bro.
All right, so now we back to square one. I mean,
but yeah, I'll let it go.
Okay. All right. So, what was the other topic? Because we don't beat that dog thing to death. So,
the fat.
You didn't talk about cats. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it was implied. He brought up this whole website saying that 10 million dogs and cats are lost, a year and something like that. I'm like, it's 1 billion people there. So but we're talking about 10 million, less than 1% meals, like through the whole year.
Yeah, that would have to be mass produced. Like, you know what I mean? Like how they do cows. So there's no way like their entire diet is cats and dogs like every day.
No, it's not. They're saying 10 million cats and dogs, not 10 million people eating them. There's 10 million cats and dogs, and some of these people ate them more than once. And there's 1 billion. 10 million is like 1% of 1 billion. And it's not just 1 billion in China. It's damn near 2. So it's a very small percent of the population. But to answer Marco's question, they said cats too. They said cats and dogs in that article he gave.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I was just fucking around when you said topic. I was fucking around because you said we beat the dog thing to death. I said, what about cats? I was just fucking around.
Yeah. But yeah. So like Absalom was saying about the chick earlier. Yeah, I do that. I do that from every now and again. You get one of these YouTubers, and I just want brothers to see the mentality. Like it's not getting through to them. Like we're expressing what we want over and over and over again, and that's their response. Like you should support us in our goals of getting fat and remaining so. Like, are you not listening? They're suffering from some type of weird disease that they don't really hear. Like if fellas are saying you're fat and I don't want you, then stop being fat if you want us to want you.
It's being manipulated in their own delusions.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna work. Like, I just don't understand the cognitive dissonance of it. Like, if someone is telling you they don't like a trait about you, and you're still gonna go ahead and crouch yourself in that trait, like, don't you think it's a loss? Because now no one's gonna pay attention to you due to that. Makes no sense.
But you're right. But they can go in on your flaws.
Because right, it's a defense mechanism, bro. Like,
right.
Some of it defense mechanism, bro. Like, they know they dead ass wrong, but they want to look for a flaw in you in order for them to feel validated by the things that they say, their own delusions.
Right, like the male version of Lizzo would get no play, 0.
Right.
Right. So it's just hypocrisy, really. Is what I want to say.
Always is, bro. Like, it's always is, and that's why I said, like, these, when it's geared towards the woman, it's just gonna stay that way. Like, men is gonna be operated differently. You know what I mean? And that's just how twisted things are, unfortunately. So,
yeah, if I can't pick you up or grab your hair, that's pretty much a wrap for me.
If I can't lift you, I ain't with you.
Right, exactly.
Like that.
Yeah, bro, because I ain't finna be playing around with that little nub, that little nuck, you know what I'm talking about? That little nub on top of that head, you know what I'm talking about?
What,
they take that weave off? You never seen that little ponytail nub when they take that weave off? You never seen it?
Damn.
Well, when I was younger, they just wore ponytails and they wrapped it around with a scrunchie or something like that. Is that what you're talking about? I never actually
about when they take that weave off. You never seen that little small little ponytail at the top of the head, that little knuckle?
Yeah, I call it the little Woody Woodpecker joint.
Yeah, that little Tweety bird. You know what I'm talking about, Game Changer.
Hey, not to change the subject too much, but GC, you saying you guys have a curfew at 7 for everybody?
During the weekend, it's 9 during the week.
Jesus.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. Yeah. I mean, you could go, like, if I wanted to be somewhere, I'd have to be inside that place at 9.
Right.
But yeah, generally speaking, yeah, that's how that works.
Is it till 5? 9 to 5, or what is it? Like 9?
No, they close down like at 12 or 1. But you could catch a cab at home. Oh, you're asking what time does the curfew begin, or yes. what time does it end?
Right.
That I don't know, because it's always done by the time I wake up. Because I'm on vacation, I sleep in.
Yeah, it's normally 9 to 5 a.m. or something like that. Or 6 a.m. the most.
Yeah. So I'm not woke at 6 a.m. anyway.
But can you okay, so you can still travel by taxi?
Yeah, but they crack down on that, especially some of the girls who are on motorcycles. Don't know why, but they do.
Yeah, Cancun did that too.
But that public transportation, like, can you travel through cab, like a taxi cab?
Yeah,
after curfew.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, after curfew you can, because like when you come home from the club or something, they yeah, you could take a cab. The cops just want to make sure that you're going home. Like, I had a chick yesterday who said she got picked up like 5 minutes after 7. She could have just been lying to elicit sympathy. Who knows? But that was kind of weird. I seen her hop on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I saw people running through the streets, running from police on the curfew on Instagram. That was crazy. This just looked like some Gestapo type. I was like, damn, they were terrified. I was like, damn, was this curfew?
Well, because they kept circling the block, and I just kept telling them I'm on my way back home, and they were decent, But yeah, I was out past that one night.
Yeah, you should have went to Cancun. You'd been all right.
Well,
it's pretty open over. Yeah, I was gonna go to DR. I'm glad you told me that.
It's pretty open here.
Where you at? Colombia?
I went there. Yeah.
What part? Medellin, Bogota?
Medallo, huh?
I said, what part of Colombia?
Medallo, we call it Medellin. Medallo.
Oh, okay. Qué bueno.
Yeah, Marco, you're right. I should have went there. Hotel would have been cheaper too. So,
wow.
Hey, how much is El Grande? How much would be like a 1-bedroom, 1 bath for a month in and what do you call it?
Medallo.
Medallo. Yeah, in Medallo.
Oh, depends the area, but I mean, it all depends the area. Like the whole apartment to yourself, you mean? Like an Airbnb or like like a normal person?
Yeah, like Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnb since it's all it's all what do you call it?
Different.
Furnished and with the Wi-Fi and all the service and all of that. You should get it around $300, $400.
What?
Something like that. Yeah. Unless it's like a real good area, then you're talking about 600, 700. But if you're just looking for basic, because it's furnished and you get everything. But
hey, so do you have to have a COVID test? Are you from Colombia?
No, I'm from LA.
You from LA? Okay. Hey, so did you have to take a COVID test? Well, you already been there, huh?
Right.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But they just go. But the good news, they canceled it this week. They were requiring people to have the what do you call it? Is it called PCR test or something like that? Or PCR or BCR? What the hell they call it? Anyway, you have to have a negative result for no longer than 96 hours. Okay, 4 days. And they stopped it. They stopped it this week. They're not requiring that for you to enter the country. They're just asking you to download an app, which pretty much you inform them of what your what do you call it, your
status
health. Yeah, exactly. Your health status is if you have any.
How much is a flight over there?
That depends where you're coming from, man.
Yeah,
let's say like
Miami straight
from the south, anywhere from the south area, Miami, South Carolina.
It shouldn't be more than $600 a round trip, man. Something like that.
Yeah, I just got back from Brazil a couple weeks ago, and they didn't have any tests or anything. You just kind of come on through. But
yeah,
I'm glad cool.
Yeah, so
right.
they stopped there because they were requesting it, but then they said it was stupid because it was like, okay, so you're gonna request a test that I took 4 days ago. What if I caught it the next day?
Right. And then my thing is, so what they gonna do if you fly in there? You got to get sent back and you don't have it.
Well, they were penalizing. Yeah, we were penalizing the airlines. Just like if you don't have a visa, they just put you on the next plane back. They send you where you came from. That's what normally happens.
Because you shouldn't have been able to get on anyway. Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
So the airlines are the ones that don't, because they're the ones that get penalized for allowing you to get on the plane. So normally what happens is, if you get there and you don't when you don't have a visa, then they just put you in. They don't let you in the country. They just put you on the plane that returns to whatever country you came from. That's what normally happens.
Oh, okay, cool.
But they did stop that the requirement because it was hurting business. It was bad for business. So they said, hey, you got to ease down that. So they eased it up. So people just come in without that.
All right, man. I'm finna go look at these Airbnbs.
Yeah, like I said, if you want a cool place and a cool spot, just think of $400.
Right.
No more than $5. You be just fine in a safe area, like in a safe area where you have all the amenities. You be cool. No more than that.
Dope.
Yeah, same thing. If you don't stay the whole month, I mean, you can get a cool place for whatever, $14.
Yeah, I'm looking. I see this one $540. I see like $323. Got a nice little view.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I should have went here. Fuck that other shit I did. Fuck. I thought it was closed and everything. That's why I just I can't go to Colombia. So I went to Brazil. I should have just went to Colombia. Fuck that.
That's crazy.
You live, you learn.
Well, GC, you said you're paying how much per night, GC, for the hotel?
I'm paying $50 a night.
50? Dang.
That boy balling.
You balling, man. You balling, man.
That boy ain't playing.
Man, I haven't seen.
It wasn't like this before. So
I never seen $50 put in one spot. God damn, you balling.
You gonna play with them?
Well, I mean, y'all really just rubbing in how much I'm paying that I'm regretting, but I mean,
what didn't you get
Airbnb? What didn't you get?
You be a humble game changer. It's all good, bro. You got to be humble, bro. It's cool.
Why didn't you get Airbnb, DC? Why didn't you get Airbnb?
Because it was last minute.
Well, you can still get last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, that's the way to go, unless you're looking for something specific. But normally, it's the way to go now.
Yeah, Airbnb. If you're staying more than 2 weeks, I would definitely. If you're doing a month, definitely do Airbnb. That's like my little travel guide, because you get a better deal, right? And then you locked in, so you
I'm not staying in my. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, there's definitely. I see Pablo saying that the Torre Poblado. I know it's on Avenida del Poblado. Well, the thing with hotels is it's a whole different thing because obviously they have different, rules and regulations and shit like that. It's not like having your own place, having your own entire place so you can do whatever the hell you want, which is that's the cool thing about Airbnb. It is like your own place.
Right, because I know them hotels gonna be tripping. My bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Airbnbs is better, man. I did that going out to a trip to a different state. So
yeah, because
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's the new millennial rental program.
It really is though, because it's like
some real shit. No credit
I really
checks.
felt like when I hopped in that Airbnb, they was like, "Yo, just pick up the keys," and I was just like, "I bet." Came into that spot, bro, like heat on blast because it was the winter time, and I was just like, "Yo, I don't feel like I got to be restricted. Like anything that I do, I just gotta clean it up or whatever. I can set it up the way I want, and then I could just lounge out. I don't gotta worry about nothing else. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, you don't have to worry about like for example when people. Well, sometimes when I go places, especially when it's like real far and shit, and I'm jet lagged, and these motherfuckers are knocking at the door talking about house cleaning, housekeeping.
Yes,
I go away, motherfucker. Go the fuck away. You hear it next door. The vacuum was like motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be hearing all that.
Yeah, like, so when it's
the most I want to hear,
exactly.
The most I want to hear is my foot's going up those footsteps. That's all the steps. That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing. Like not the lady knocking on the door and then be like, "Oh, room service." Like no.
Yeah, but if you ever come to Medallo, I know the most popular place is El Poblado, which it is the tourist area. It is, but try right next to it. There's a town called Envigado, which is right there. I mean, it's right at the border, and it's way less. And again, we're talking about when I say it's right there, I'm talking about a mile and a half.
Oh,
okay. It's right there. So and then you do pay way less, and it's way more chill because in the tourist area you got to deal with all the prostitutes and panhandlers and fucking drug dealers, and it's fucking stupid. It's just idiotic for you to go and put yourself in that situation because it is. I had somebody come and they got their stuff before they met me, so they already had everything set up. So they were staying near El Poblado, which is near the park. They call it Parque Lleras, which is everybody wants to go there. And it was jacked up because they were walking around and somebody walked up to them, the prostitutes and all that. The drug dealers come up to them, and then the cops came because they thought they were soliciting or buying drugs. So they were like the first night they were having a hard time. Like, yo, man, this place sucks, man. He wrote me, yo, fam, what the fuck's going on here, man? What the fuck? These cops, they're sweating and this and that. And I explained to him, like, yo, man. So I got him away from that, and then they had no more issues with no more cops after that because he understood. So that's why there's no sense of you putting yourself in that, the line of fire, as I call it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You definitely got to move a certain way.
Yeah, because there's so many. I said there's so many spots. The tourist joints thing, they played out like that Sousa they always talk about in Dominican Republic and shit. Like come on, it's like there's so
is that where you at Game Changer? Susua?
No, I think he said he was in Puerto Plata or Puerto Plata, something like that, or Playa something Plata.
It's 30 minutes away. Yeah.
Yeah, so but that's you have to deal with it because when I see like the videos of people that put up like with the the people I'm in the Dominican Republic, they Sousa, and all I see is a bunch of fucking prostitutes walking around. It's like damn, that's
bro.
Not cool. You don't put yourself in that fucking spot, man. That ain't cool. I don't like red light districts, so no matter where the fuck I go, so I just think it's fucking silly for you to go and
see my
red light district.
My thing is, bro, like if you want to go, but like, don't brag about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you know what I'm saying? Like you like you didn't really do nothing, bro. Anybody could have did it.
Yeah, just do.
Well, just for you to be in that energy, just for you to be around it. Like I said, these dudes, they got caught up just because they were in that area, and then the whole energy there is everybody's trying to get over and this shit. So you really put yourself in a real bad spot with real bad energy, and there's no need for that. If you're gonna
that's true.
You need chill.
this dude in Mexico, this white dude, he had fell in love with a stripper in Mexico, and bro, he got finesse, bro. I'm talking, bro. I mean, this was god tier finesse. I mean, what she did to this dude. This dude came there. I think he had about, was it $190,000, bro? And 364 days later, this dude was broke. I mean,
What?
broke. I mean, destitute broke. And he was like a boomer, you know. He was like 57. He had nothing. And she clocked him, bro. He used to bring back receipts from Walmart, bro. You know what I mean? This dude was buying her whole family. I mean, the whole team was on off this dude money.
The whole team.
The whole
Trying to make it a 90-day fiance type, yo.
bro. I mean, and he was in love, bro. She was finessing this dude, like talking about, oh yeah, my brother's in town, but he was like, can I meet her? She was like, no, and all this stuff like that. I'm like, bro, nigga, she is finessing you, dude.
My brother needs to list his steak, and he stay with us.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That was the type of lies. You couldn't tell this dude nothing, bro. And then he was buying her Birkin bag. It was bad, bro. It was so you're right, bro. Just stay away from that energy, bro, because
infatuation.
Yeah, because it's like, and I always tell people, it's like if you're in the U.S., it's like if you're in L.A., you're in Oakland, New York, whatever, Miami, it doesn't matter where the fuck you are, what city. If you end up going to straight, strip joints and whatever, all this shit, like, well, it's like, okay, so what the fuck then? What kind of element is there? Mm-hmm. What is the element? What is the energy? So now you're gonna leave your country and you're gonna go in the same shit as some other place. It's like, right, okay, that's cool, but then don't expect the same energy to be there with people trying to get over you. It's like you're really
naive.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like don't. I try not to, like, when I talk about Mexico and stuff like that, I do not bring up women at all. You know what I'm saying? I just, because I look at it like this, right? If you're here for the women, you're gonna have a horrible time because, there's. You should be worried about other things like learning the language, learning about the culture, learning about how to make money and stuff like that. Then the women will come because you're adopted into the culture. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? Every dude I see that come to Mexico just looking for, oh, gotta give me some pussy, all that stuff, bro. They
Mexico City?
I lived there too, but no, I was living in Tijuana.
Oh, in Tijuana, okay, yeah, man. It's another spot.
Yeah.
I'm from LA, man. Believe me, I know Tijuana well, man, because that's the only place we used to go drink at 18.
No, yes, you know about TJ. Yeah,
of course, we used to go to Rosarito, Ensenada, yeah, man, all about that shit.
Oh, that shit's closed now. Todo cerrado ahora. The whole thing closed now, bro. So
wow, that's fucked up. In serio? Well, that's fucked up.
See, way.
Yeah,
it's open. It's open, like, bro. It's so dumb, bro. So it's open on the weekdays but closed on the weekends.
Yeah, no más desmadre. Yeah, man, la revolución, man, that was crazy. That street, man, la revolución.
Revolución is muy.
Damn, that's crazy shit. Like I said, I mean, that's nuts.
Revolución muy divertido.
Yeah, man, it's una locura. It's crazy.
Hay muchas mujeres, hay mucho panoche, hay mucho cerveza, todo.
Yeah, so it is nuts, though. It is nuts.
But he don't. Yeah, bro, I love it, bro. But hey, it all comes to you.
Yeah, like I said, we used to go there when we were 18, 19 because we couldn't drink in California. So we used to go all the way down there for all the 3-day weekends and shit like that. Yeah,
and it's definitely, I mean, like,
yeah. Even at 17 we used to go. I remember the first time we were like 16, 17 we went.
Oh yeah,
weekend. Yeah.
It's always a blast.
Yeah.
And I was living downtown. My apartment was on Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
So I could walk to like about what's it? Damn, I done forgot the damn name already. The clubs on Revolution.
Yeah, well, yeah, so
where they play all the fucking rap. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta explain it, but
yeah, I haven't been in a while, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about,
yeah. And exactly, Revolution it's all lit. I mean, it's all lit anyway. The whole street is lit.
Yeah, that shit got old after a while because after I was living there, you know what I mean. So I was like, all right, I gotta stop doing this shit every day.
That's what I was saying. So yeah, but no, people see the world, fellas. See the world.
You got to, bro.
See the world. It's a cool spot, and then we won't have like you won't hear something stupid as what the topic was. Somebody saying some stupid shit like that. It's like, well, okay. Yeah. And if you can, obviously, like I said, if you go places, yeah, people eat all kinds of shit. People have all kinds of customs and delicacies. Mm-hmm. I always talk about the delicacy that in the Philippines, in Pampanga, which is that egg, that duck egg, which is pretty much like the fetus of the duck.
Oh, I seen that. I saw somebody do that.
Yeah, they call it balut, and that's like fucking
That's in
delicate.
the Philippines, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I was in the Navy. I remember we had that. Yeah, we ate that one time.
Right. So that's like
a long time ago.
People all kinds of shit, like fucking the fetus of an egg and shit looking like Jurassic Park coming out of the fucking egg.
Yeah, bro.
It's like,
wow.
So yeah, that's.
It actually tasted pretty good. It tasted like chicken a little bit.
I bet it does.
No, I didn't eat it, man. I didn't eat it.
Yeah, they dared me to do it. Dumb Navy shit. You know how shit.
Yeah, with enough liquor, yeah, that's like
yeah, you already know.
Thing with the I'm sure you already had the gusano rojo over there, right, with the mezcal.
I had mezcal. I love mezcal. Me encanta mezcal.
Yeah, with the fucking warm, right? El gusano rojo.
Oh yeah, it hit your chest. It get that warm chest feeling. Yeah,
so they say don't they say you gotta eat the worm?
Yeah, you do. You do. Of course you do.
Hey.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, and they will peer pressure you. They will peer pressure you, so you have to do it.
Yeah, it's good shit, man.
It's real.
So Rocky Ann says Airbnb side chick storage facilities and or gangbang strike package.
Yeah.
It's Rocky Ann.
Yeah,
they doing like they doing like pornos and like OnlyFans videos and Airbnbs. Like Airbnb hosts is getting mad, you know what I mean? Cause they find out they doing doing these porn movies and their Airbnbs and shit.
Yeah, it happens. Before it was hotel rooms. Like they can still do it in the hotel rooms, but it just like I said, they charge you extra for each person. You can still do it. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Right. But with Airbnb, if it goes viral, people seeing, their TV and their kids' photos in the living room.
Yeah. They're wearing their robes and shit. I got you.
Right. Yeah, they wearing their clothes. Oh, man. But yeah, man, I don't think we're back on the Obsidian thing. I just, man, it's just hard to listen to somebody who's never been there or never experienced something, I take everything with a grain of salt like that.
I don't think it's serious. I don't think it's serious, but it's all good.
Well, no, I mean, I'm done on that really because, it was just like disturbing. I mean, like to just catch it in the middle of nowhere and, like to hear something that was really sounded juvenile like that was kind of disturbing. At first I thought it was trolling, but now it's not. But I'm over it now. I mean,
oh yeah, so yeah, So when you leave the DR,
I don't know. I'll probably leave sometime this week.
Oh, you do like a one-way joint?
Yeah.
That's what I do too. People be like, "Why you do that?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know how long I'll be here." What?
Yeah. So I'll probably I don't know, maybe leave like try to be back at home before the weekend. I don't want to stay too long because I didn't have anybody. I
thought that you were correct. I thought you were going with somebody, GC, originally. Weren't you like traveling with somebody?
Yeah, in April, because we always do a spring trip together.
No. Like this time that you were going to. That you told me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I thought you said you were going to be with somebody.
Yeah, this time.
My uncle. I mean, but he didn't go.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said you were there with a chick or something.
Because you.
No, I mean, I know a chick here, but that's not really like going with somebody.
All right. Yeah, I misunderstood.
You thought I was bringing a chick from the States?
No,
here?
I heard what El Grande is. It don't matter.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going with somebody too, though. Like,
yeah, I did. I did hear that.
Oh no, I was no. I mean, no. Sorry if I misled you. I wasn't bringing a chick from the States here.
So is that the same broad that was like she got caught after curfew?
No, she was somebody different. She was just somebody that was part of a group of guys that I met here.
Hey, what would be great stream for you to go and interview the stove? Can you do that?
Like
the actual
VR?
Not her, the stove.
Well,
we need an update on how the stove is doing.
Yeah, I don't even know if she lives there. Like or if she bought it somewhere.
If we can see if it's still in good shape, like the follow-up story, how when they finish a movie, and it's like they give you an update of what happened, what their lives turned out to be. So we want to see what the life of the stove, the life of the stove, how it turned out. If it was a good life or a bad life, if that'd be a cool one.
You know what's so hilarious, GC? That's actually how I got into this manosphere thing. Like you were on Bernard Riley's channel, you and somebody, I ain't gonna say the person's name, but you and him were arguing, and you called him the ugliest trick of the Western Hemisphere or something like that. And I was like, yo, what's up with this space?
Exactly. And Man at the Morted after the fame. Exactly. We need a VH1. That could be a VH1 special on the stove.
What, I call somebody the ugliest what?
The ugliest trick of the Western Hemisphere. I mean, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. O'Shea. Well, y'all got into it.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like something. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, what's going on with this space? So then I just started following people and shit.
Yeah. What's going on, MOT? But yeah, this that stove thing has been going on for a while. I know you're new here, but that's been like a running thing. When the story first broke, when I just told the story. But I don't know what happened with that chick. To be honest with you, I haven't talked to her in like 3 years.
Well, I'm not interested in her. I don't care.
No, I think that she would be the key. Like, because I don't think that they leave it behind because, since it's a appliance that they
really the important thing here is how's the stove doing? Forget the
chick. That's what I'm saying.
Forget the kid.
Key to finding the stove is what I mean.
Yeah, we need to see how what the hell's going on with it. And
I don't know what's funny about it. It's just like it's just a stove. Like I don't understand like where the joke could be in that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's dude I don't understand because
nobody
need a stove.
But did the stove did it turn out okay? Did it go to school? Did it have kids? Is it on drugs? I mean, we want to know. Like I say, this not becoming. We're gonna know what did they have little stovies running around. I mean, really, this is something that
stoves and stovettes.
Yeah,
little stovies, or say did it become? We don't know. Is it on drugs? Did it become a stove pookie? I mean, it would be cool to know.
Is it gang banging now? How's it doing?
Gang bang.
You know what I'm saying? Is it leading a good life?
Hell yeah.
What happened?
Is it from the cooking 60s, not the rolling 60s?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to check on Game Changer, bro?
There is somebody from Newark who sometimes I ask if she wants to come like at the same time as me. But there's nobody from Cali that I fly in with. I'm trying to think how or why I would say that.
Yeah, it was like on a stream, and I think
we heard it. I mean, I'm sure you got two people that got the impression. So
I know. So that's what makes me think like, why? Who would I even like bring?
But I think somebody asked you something, right? And then you were like, "Well, I can't because I'm bringing somebody with me."
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to you about Halloween. I recall. We were talking about it, and that's how you.
I remember that conversation.
Yeah, and then I said, "Yeah, it was Halloween." It was like, "Well, I'm gonna be with somebody." He said, "I'm gonna be with somebody."
No, because there is a chick here that I kick it with, but I'm not. There isn't anybody I could think that I would bring.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I maybe thought you was bringing somebody.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I said this week. That's
because that's why I wanted to ask because I was going to ask you it's going to be locked down and stuff like that. So are you going to be bored? That's why I was curious. I didn't know if you knew anybody there. When you had said it originally, you were going.
To be honest, it is boring. It is more boring than I would like for it to be because of lockdown.
Yeah, Brazil was boring as fuck. It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. It was boring as fuck.
Yeah, so that's why I'm making meet up with local tourists and stuff, and I'll put them on my show and stuff.
It's boring in the daytime too. I understand the night, but it's boring in the day.
No, it's not. It's not. But I'm just saying, like you want to enjoy a whole trip. At least I do when I'm away,
And, I also thought Portuguese. I thought my Spanish would translate well to it, and it didn't. So
I heard
that was an L too.
Doesn't even like mirror Spanish. That it's more French than Spanish. That's what I heard.
No. It's a lot of it's a lot of Spanish.
Like they can understand me, but I can't understand them.
It's you have to but if you have to listen, you can pick it up. No, but it's not a game changer because I was
going to say that it's probably faster.
Yeah, but it's more Portuguese is closer to Spanish than French.
Okay.
Most
It is,
definitely.
yeah.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Like,
Given,
without a doubt.
given the region, I mean, it basically is engulfed by
Right.
Spain.
Remember, Portugal and Spain are right next to each other. Though France is right there, but no, it's but definitely, if the only place that you might have like more problem to understand is if you're in Portugal, like when I was in Lisbon, and this boy, just because it's the same thing as if you're hearing a British person speak English.
Yeah, okay.
Same thing as you speak a Spanish person, Spaniard speaks Spanish. It's totally different than hearing somebody from Mexico or Colombia or Venezuela. It's totally different. So if you're used to hearing one tone, then I would see that. So, but you should have been able to pick up more.
Like I could say, like certain verb commands, like say puedo is pose in Portuguese. So like when I go to the restaurant, so like pose, something, but the words were different and there were different inflections. So it was the grammar system was the same. The grammar
and also because you, I guess as you're in Mexico, you're used to tú, like you,
and they use
over there the
vos,
vos, which is vos. Like the rest, like in Spain they use vos, Argentina, like most of they use vos.
Right,
so
exactly.
That's probably another thing that perhaps tripped you up. It was vos instead of tú.
And if any of y'all do go to
being from New York, I wanted to chime in real quick. I had some homeboys that I grew up with that was like, let's say Puerto Rican, and like sometimes let's say if they like barely spoke it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like they would say like they understood, like when they talk to somebody like Mexican or Dominican or something, like Cuban, they'd be like, yo, they speak faster. You see what I'm saying? Because they're like, for some reason, they don't speak the language that well. That I guess they're hearing it in a certain sense.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like Mississippi English and New York English. And California
I would
English.
like to think so. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, because some places like the Islanders are notorious for eating the S's.
You talking about
like Puerto Ricans and Dominicans?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Eating the S's and the R's are changing. Like for example, the R for some reason they pronounce it as an L. So instead of saying carne, they be like carne. I have no idea why they do that.
Yeah, it's funny. I used Bad Bunny to learn a lot of Spanish, and everybody was telling me, "Oh man, that's not."
Yeah, the Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I used to use his music.
Wait a minute. So you go. You start talking like that.
Hey man, chill out, bro. You know how they be fighting. You know they be defending. Hey bro, chill out. Don't get on my rapper, bro. Hey bro, chill out, bro. Hey, chill out.
I call him fucking. He's like handyman rapping and shit. He's like,
yeah, his Spanish is pretty bad. I mean,
now
that I know what to compare it to.
Well, his style, not his style. Yeah. He sounds like fucking like handyman. Like the short bus. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, I mean,
his style, not the words, but his style.
I mean, you're right, but
makes me laugh.
The bitches love it.
Well, believe me, they play it in my car all the time, so I know. That's why I know exactly what it is. I know they play it all the time as well. He's big.
Yeah, that's why I had to learn it, bro. He like the Spanish Drake. You know what I'm saying?
And then when they had that duet, then the shit went off, right? When
that shit.
That shit was fire when they
the hoes was blasting it, bro. That's why I had to learn. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I already know how to get in this game.
Mia.
Yep.
Yeah, Mia. That was crazy hearing Drake singing Spanish. Was crazy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did. Sounded good. Sounded really well.
Yes. So yeah, if I would say if you guys go to Brazil, man, make sure you get like that outlet charger thing. Yeah, that was a inconvenience.
No, I bought one a long time ago, homie. But
does Colombia use that too, bro?
No,
I didn't use one of those.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, here's American. What do you call American with the regular? No, you don't need any adapters. It's when you go a little south, like when you're in Argentina and Chile, then they use the European, which is the two circles.
Mm-hmm. The hardest Spanish that I've come across is probably Argentinians.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion, man, Cuba was pretty straight. Mine is Mexican Spanish, so I hear that one very well. But yeah, Argentinian, I don't know what it was, man. Maybe she was so fine, I just couldn't pay attention to what she was saying.
You weren't listening.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
You're looking at her tits, not her lips. Gotcha.
Yeah, was it? Well, she was fine, and I mean, boy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, very, very, very European. That's for sure. I call them big ears and big noses in Argentina.
Yeah, I mean, you could damn near call them Nazis.
Yeah, the Europeans. I mean, they're more Europeans than Americans, for lack of a better word.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why that's why I tell brothers all the time, man. Like, look, bro, do not, man. You gotta see. You gotta go outside of America, bro. I mean, you just have to. It's too big, too vast to keep yourself in this cesspool.
Yeah, but the general has it right. Yeah, exactly. They do. It's a Spanish. You got the Argentinian Spanish sounds like Spanish with Italian. Yeah, because there's a lot of Italian, so that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, bro. Because I was like, yo, what is she saying? It like, did I forget Spanish? I'm like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. But yeah, I see now. Like you said, it is definitely different.
Yeah, Chilean is pretty similar also. Argentina
to Argentina.
Yeah, very similar. It's only separated by the Andes.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
And then Uruguay also. When you go to Uruguay, Uruguay is really just like Uruguay, like Montevideo. And Ciudad del Este, Uruguay is literally like a suburb of Buenos Aires. I mean, that's really that's really what it is. Even though it's its own country and all that, it's small, but that's really what it is.
Yeah,
then you get to Paraguay, and that's Paraguay is a lot different.
So you've been you've pretty much been all Central America, huh?
Oh, I've more than 100 countries, man. I stopped counting.
I gotta get I'm in like 20. Damn, it's like a blue belt and a black belt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you got 100? Damn, I thought I was doing good. Shit.
More. I stopped counting.
You stopped counting? Damn,
I did. I thought it was stupid. I was like, I'll stop counting. That's stupid. I just know I haven't seen them all. When I see them all, then I'm like, okay, I've seen them all, but have not.
Yeah, you have a long time to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying. I was doing normally like 6 to 8 countries a year.
Mm-hmm. You say so about what, like a month at a time, 2 months at a time?
Yeah, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Depends. But I was doing at least 6 to 8 countries every year.
Man, that's what's up. I gotta get like you, bro. God,
that's how you get. That's how you get to more than fucking 100, man.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Shit, I'm trying to go to Europe, man. But this whole, you know what I'm saying, COVID shit, bro. I wanted to go to Spain for the summer.
Yeah, they just closed it up. They just closed it up.
They talking like they ain't never gonna be off this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, cures, but I never known a virus to be cured in a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember, it's only been what, really, when they took to it this year, pretty much. I mean, March, whatever, when they really took onto it, or whatever. Let's say January.
Yeah.
So yeah, you figure that 2021, mid 2021, perhaps. That's when things may be normal. But now with our culture, we want everything just so fast, instant.
I mean, they shut this down so fast,
Well, HIV is a virus, and how long has that been going on? Like, I mean, for them to
HIV is a virus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's been going on since the 80s. So,
well, I guess they want to just understand it and be able to just like treat it. I think that's what it is. And so I guess they figure that it's new, because it's not gonna go away, and it's gonna be around. But just for them to feel comfortable, like, okay, if you get it, just take this shot and you'll be all right.
Yeah, but
that.
Yeah, but I think that I don't know. I'm not as optimistic on that particular thing, but
yeah, you never know. Yeah, it's hard.
I'm just upset that we're in this total lockdown. Like, I just don't see. I don't think that's the best option. This, I think that's kind of ridiculous.
Well, it seems like whatever the hell they've been doing, it seems like it hasn't worked. It
hasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
suicides have gone up.
Yeah, shutting down, and it has not worked the way that they thought it would. It seems it doesn't make sense.
See, I was pretty much in prison, right, for like 4 years. So I mean, this shit right here, I'm used to it. But man, I mean, I didn't not really prison, the Navy. So I call that's a form of the prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bro, I didn't do that for 4 years to come out and be a fucking prisoner here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not, I could, I could have just stayed in the Navy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, but I think that like I said, with here when they opened it up and they say, you know what, fuck it, people just come, screw it. I think the pressure, the economic pressure, is just gonna be so high that
They're gonna have to.
they're gonna have to. Like here, they did. Fuck it, hey man, no more tests because people,
Money
hey man, people
talk.
are not flying, man. People are just not flying. Like when they opened it up, it just so they say, you know what, fuck it. And it was the same thing. At first, they were doing that thing for like certain cities. Like if you went to Cartagena or you went to San Andres Island, they started saying, "Oh, come with the COVID, come with this shit." And then people were like, "I'm not gonna go." So they said, "All right, fuck it, come."
Hey, you know what, bro? Since you're in Colombia, right? I want to ask you a question. So I have met one Colombian in my entire life, and she was in Mexico, right? And I just want to ask you: is this? I cannot lie, bro. Bro, she was racist. I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep it a bad. Like she was like it wasn't even about, she was. I was kind of curious, right? Is that because but she did grow up in Miami. She did not grow up in Colombia, so that's not a thing in Colombia. It's not like what I'm saying, like that. Is it in Colombia? I don't think so.
I
Right?
couldn't make out what you said. I couldn't make out. It's like you were breaking up. What
Am I
were you?
backing up? Sorry, I was saying this girl I knew. Am I good now?
Yeah, you sound better, huh?
My bad. So this girl I knew when I was in Mexico, she damn near was racist, and she was Colombian, but she did
Oh,
grow up in Miami.
oh,
Right.
okay.
Right. So but she still I don't know. I don't anyway. But I was like, is it like that? It ain't like that in Colombia though, right? I know it's like a
Oh
childish question to
man,
ask, but I'm just
yeah, I mean,
curious.
it's a crazy question because obviously it's people. I would say, man, people are people, man. Some people just hate, some people just for no reason at all. But it's not like a state policy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's
what
like,
I'm wondering. I'm like, damn, did she take that? Was that
yeah,
Miami hate or was that Colombia
yeah,
hate? I'm like, I don't know what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. I mean, it's not like that, and I've seen like it depends on what area, what region also that has a lot to do with it as well. Like for example, if you let's you're in a mountain region like here, like there's some places where you will not see a black person.
Mm-hmm.
Certain little towns you won't. So maybe perhaps they'll since they never see any people and then they're isolated, then they'll probably have whatever the hell they think, whatever. So but if you're like in a city like Cali, Medellin, Bogota, I mean, it's like that's crazy
Yeah, but this
because
chick definitely grew up around black people.
well
But
then
that's what I'm saying. It's probably a totally different.
yeah,
She
then I
grew up
guess
in
that
Miami.
was her, man. That was her.
Yeah, and she was a dumb bitch too. So
Yeah, I'm sure that, yeah, there's racist people in New York, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
right, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah. I can't tank the whole country because of that bitch. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, no, and I always tell people, man, don't ever if you ever meet somebody like let's say you meet I don't know, let's say you meet an Argentinian in I don't know in Miami or in New Jersey, whatever the fuck you meet them, they're not really a good representation of that country.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that is a good
Yeah,
point that
that's
you just
never
made.
it never is. Even like when you meet like a Mexican in LA. I remember when obviously growing up in LA or in California, it's mainly Mexicans, but you don't realize that it's only a certain type of or region of Mexicans from a certain region, normally from the north because that's the closest. So they just walk over and that's where they're from. So normally people you meet are from from north, no Sonora, Mexicali, just the northern states. And that's why you see whenever you think of a Mexican in California and LA, normally they'll roll with the truck, with the hats and shit and the boots. So that's what you think of the regional people, regional like country. But when you get to like the city, like Mexico City or the South, it's a whole different thing. The reason I'm telling you this is because the first time that I went to Mexico, I was there for a week and I was just chilling in Mexico City. And then like the last day we were at a mall and I saw a dude with a hat. So I told the guy I was with, hey man, look, finally I'm in Mexico. I finally see a hat.
Like a sombrero, you talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly. Like wearing a hat, like a Westerner, like somebody like a Texas, you think of a hat. So then he goes,
okay, I got you.
Then he told me, yeah, man, it's like you're used to seeing people from the north, norteños,
Yeah.
But over
People from
here,
Tijuana, yeah, they call them norteños.
right,
Yeah.
norteños, yeah. So that's what you're used to. So you're not. That's not a representation. That's what I'm saying. So maybe if you meet somebody, let's say you meet an Argentinian, maybe they're from Buenos Aires, provincianos, or maybe they're from Mendoza, and they're totally different people, completely different. Just like the same thing. In American, you meet somebody from Georgia or a Californian. there's just you can't have a good representation like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, you're right. Somebody had made I wanted to touch on what you said. Somebody had made a very interesting point to me. They said a lot of the bad people in America that came from Mexico couldn't make it in Mexico. Like he was saying, like Mexico is not really sending the best and brightest because they can just make it in Mexico.
Well, that's another one. I mean, because a lot of people also people that you meet from not only Mexico, but let's say El Salvador and Nicaragua and Guatemala and Honduras.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We were just in Mexico in general.
Right.
We were talking about that. Yeah, you're right though.
But what I'm saying is the people that normally make it to the States are sometimes they're desperate situation or dire situations. They're not, perhaps, like you said, they're the brightest and the most educated because they're just people that are just trying to get an opportunity. Because if you ever come here, then you see the people that are well off, or in Brazil or in Argentina or in Honduras or in Panama, they're not trying to go to the States. They're just fine.
Yeah, when I was in Guadalajara, I had an office I was working out of because I was working remote, and it was right across the street from a Ferrari dealership.
Mm-hmm.
And and every day at 2:00 they were outside racing, and I was like, wow, this is so crazy. Like most people think Mexico is just this war torn country, cartel, drug money, just poor, and then I'm hearing Ferraris, every day at lunch.
Yeah, but you go to Monterrey too. That's a very rich city.
Yeah.
Too,
that's where. Bro, you go to Monterrey. I met 2 chicks in Monterrey, bro. Oh my god, bro, that's where the finest at, and that's where the money at too, though.
Exactly, that's what I mean. That's the second riches. Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's what people don't like. That was the point where we all brings it all full circle. When people are just ignorant and never been anywhere, they think they take the lowest of the low.
Yeah, that's true. And then sometimes the cats, they think just because she Mexican, you know what I mean? Like she could be like a single mom, like you said, a finesser and all this and all this bad. Yeah, man. People get got all the time in TJ, all the time.
Of course. Not like over here too. Remember that? They have that drug, that's scopolamina, where whatever they give you that shit, and then your ass is fucking walking around like a zombie for like 3 days and shit, and then they fucking empty your whole account, and they just all of a sudden they find your ass under a bridge just walking around like an idiot without clothes.
Yeah, man, that's so crazy to me. Like I just can't I don't want to say like how could you fall for it, because I mean I understand, I guess you just don't know, but sometimes, man, you see the signs. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell.
Well, here, like it could happen anytime. Like there's people that you get into a cab, and then the cab driver will fucking start smoking that shit and like throw it on you and fucking get you all fucked up. Or if you go somewhere like a club, like just a chick will get right next to you and then just like put that shit on you. It's not like you have to go somewhere when they give it to you. Like no, they literally just.
Oh, so what? So you smoke it and then they smoke it and then
you inhale it. Basically, if you inhale it, or you take it on a drink. But there's ways that they have it where there's like a powder where they throw it on you, or like I said, there's some dudes like they'll put it in a cigarette and they'll smoke it so you inhale that shit. Yeah, no, it's some shit, man. It's like it's
what's
real.
this shit called?
It's called I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's called escapolamina. Put it in the chat, man. So
I don't want to fuck with nobody smoking that.
Well, they're not smoking. They put it in a cigarette just so to fuck you up.
Oh, so they put it in a cigarette and they give you the cigarette.
Yeah, or they'll smoke it so you inhale the smoke.
Oh wow! Damn. These drugs are getting advanced. Like they making people get high now.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's called. Let me see. It's called. Let's see this. I'll give it a. Yes, scopolamine. That's what it.
Devil's breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what they call it? Devil's breath.
Yeah, that's what Blaze said.
Yeah. So they say when it's on you, you don't even know. It's like you're completely gone, and then you just turn into a zombie, where you're like a functional zombie. Well, people think that you just walk around with them. Hey, we got to go here. Hey, give me your PIN number or whatever. Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah.
There's a documentary here of Vice. It's called The World's Scariest Drug.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think, that's why when you were talking about it, it sounded like I remember Vice was talking about something similar to what you was talking about.
Yeah, there's Vice.
And it was in Colombia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure was.
Yeah, man. So that's what I mean. So, and you say you don't have to be a willing participant. You don't have to do like no. It's just when people fucking want to get you, they'll get you. That's why I would say don't put yourself in those fucking areas where
What the hoes at the red light
yeah, the
district and
tourists,
stuff.
yeah, just don't
Yeah.
don't do it, man. I just never do it, man. Because I guess because I live here, I know that shit could happen, and I have it all. Well, you know, it's
it's the same with like TJ. Like you don't go to Zona
exactly,
Norte.
exactly.
Like,
You know,
like everybody
exactly. I mean,
know.
well,
Yeah,
you know,
you're
they
not
still
gonna
got.
find love or nothing cool over there.
Well, remember the whorehouses, like the club with like I remember it was like Chicago bar and Adelita's bar, Unicornia, Scorpion, like those places.
Hong
Yeah,
Kong is prime time.
yeah.
That's
See
that's
those?
that's
You
the
don't, yeah, you don't
that's
go
the
to those
Lakers
motherfuckers.
of that shit.
Yeah, you don't go to those motherfuckers. That's what I mean. You don't go to those fuckers because that's
Yeah.
what you expect. But that's what I mean. If people do it, I mean, people when you travel in groups and shit, I got it. When it's like when you're rolling deep, but if you're by yourself or just two of you, man,
a lot of cats go there because man, they just don't want to. A lot of cats I talk to, I tell them I live in Mexico. They're like, "Yo, how you do it?" And I'm like, "Bro, like, you gotta, you can't just go to the whole house and then leave. That's not Mexico. Well, that's not Colombia. You can't just go get a hole, come back. Oh no, yeah, fuck that shit. That's not how it works, bro. You got to see more. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay away. Like you said, stay away from all that. You're not gonna get a authentic experience from that.
Yeah, but of course it depends what they're looking for, how many days they have, but yeah, but I mean, I've seen.
Well, I'm talking about people who stay. I'm talking about people who've been there longer than like a week. Like, there's people who like were technically expats, right? But they went to the whorehouse every day, and they just went to work, and they didn't speak Spanish. They weren't talking to anybody. They just were living like a weird life in their room.
Yeah, I just want to get their nut off and go to sleep and go to work. Yeah, no, it's all depends.
Yeah, but then they were complaining about Mexico. That's what I'm saying. that's what I'm saying.
These bitches, man.
Yeah, exactly. Money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Money. They were complaining.
They all want money. Motherfucker, they're whores.
Yeah, bro. They said, why this bitch always want me to buy her Uber to come over here? What the fuck?
No, that's what it is, man. So yeah, it depends what kind of experience you have. But it's crazy. So I was advise people, man, don't everybody says el poblado, but I always say, yo, man, that's the tourist spot. Stay away from
Jimmy, I do, if you're talking about me, about Mexico stuff. Yeah, I do have a channel. I don't know if could I like promote it? I don't know if that's
go
cool. Oh, okay.
All right, bro.
Well, you might be talking to El Grande. I don't know. You talking to me or
I'm talking to you? I'm sure.
Might be talking to you. But
I'll be talking to your game changer.
Yeah, man. Game. So game. Hey, what part of Cali stay in, Game changer?
I don't want to say specifically, but
no, my bad. I mean, I ain't my bad. I ain't trying to get. I was just curious what area, like SoCal or North Cal?
North Cal, yeah.
Okay, so are you probably up there by like North? I know you say you're a developer, right? So you probably in like Silicon Valley type area.
Yeah, somewhere thereabouts. Yeah, it's within driving distance.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to ask you about something about that. So,
yeah,
are you the only? How many black people are at your job?
At my job right now, doing what I do is just me, but there are several black people at my job.
Okay, yeah, like yeah. So your team, okay, yeah, it's always like that in this field. Yeah. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, he wanted your channel.
Oh, mine. Okay. All right, let's see. I do need to get some subs.
Yeah, we don't really have a cultural attraction to it, unfortunately. But it wasn't many of us.
We should.
Well, I mean, like in STEM in general, we do, but just when you graduate and then you start going into separate, and I know you're self-taught, but when everybody starts going in separate fields, they spread out. But I think it'll probably be more in lost my train of thought, in the South. I think it will probably be like more in a higher concentration because of the HBCUs there. Brothers in the field working together.
No, yeah, you're right. See, I'm actually about to go back to school in January though. So
okay.
Just cause I was I was a junior and I left because I had a job. So I was like, I'm not about to, I might as well. I got a job, so I was like, and then while I'm in school, but I can see how not having one, can limit you. You know what I mean? So,
well, I mean, I didn't try looking for work without it. But I'm pretty sure you can still find it. You only really need the one job, and then
yeah, then you're pretty much good. Yeah.
wedged in because you use your experience. But I mean, I would still recommend doing it if you can, but not at any ridiculously great expense.
No, I got GI Bill.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, expense.
What'd you say, bro?
I was saying, like, I mean, like, if it's like an overwhelming time investment. For example, I know somebody who dropped senior year because he got a job at the embassy in Brazil, and I never heard from that brother again, ever.
Right.
And he was actually on my senior project crew, so he was really near done. But he got that call and he was gone. And he was even telling me to get my security clearance. I'm like, why? I'll just get the job, and if they want me to have it, then they'll sponsor me to get security clearance. But he said that I don't know if he's still working there, but
Yeah, bro. I just couldn't. The school shit was just getting on my nerves, bro. Like this teacher, man. We had like a software application to make, and I did it, and I put it on GitHub and everything. And this dude didn't know how to work GitHub, and he gave me a 0 on it and said it was too advanced. He said it was outside of the scope of the class, and I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? And then that's why I have this kind of I had this vendetta against college, not against people who went to college, but the college system. And then we got people like Gabe who come in and we argue about it. And I'm like, bro, I'm not attacking you, bro. I'm attacking the system. There's a difference.
Well, that's kind of weird. What you went through with that. Normally the upper division courses are really precise in how they want it delivered. That's yeah. What you went through is unique at best.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, how do you put your channel link in here? Sorry, I'm at my channel. Sorry, but what do you think?
I can mod you. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Is that how it work?
Well, put it in the back chat and I'll put it in the thing.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Put it in the private chat and I'll put it in the chat room.
Okay, bet. Well, bro, just type my name in, bro. Citizen Lou, whoever that is asking, bro. Sorry, I don't know how to work this. I don't know how to get my. I'm a noob, bro.
You put something here?
Yeah, I was trying to. I don't know, like because I see my channel says Citizen Lou customized.
Well, copy the link. I mean, just copy the link on the top. On the address bar.
It says subscriber. I can use that.
Well, no. Well, I mean, you can. I mean, there's ways you can copy it. If you make it easier, just copy from the.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
The address,
Yeah, I feel. Yeah.
And then you can just do that.
I feel like it. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm over here just overthinking the shit. Yeah, I'm actually. I was thinking about doing like Spanish classes, do Spanish courses. Because you know what they say, you only got to be one step ahead of the person you're teaching, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I know I met some of the English teachers here, and they're not not good. So
right, yeah. I mean, yeah, and I mean, hey, I know, I'm like, hey, bro, I know more than you.
Exactly.
Right. What happened to Game Changer? Down, probably jump back. Hey, Game Changer, if you trying to get back, I think you got to kill StreamYard.
No, he probably sometimes they reset the computer or something falls.
Oh, okay.
He'll be all right. He'll be back.
Word. Appreciate it, Blaze, for subscribe, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, bro, you got a channel, bro? Don't you got a channel too? I think I subscribed to you. El Grande, right?
Yeah. El Grande. Yeah, I'm doing spank videos lately. Spanking feet. Well, see, I started doing the other ones, but then all of a sudden I see that for some reason I want to get those 4,000. What do you call it? View hours.
Okay.
Apparently that's I put on some spank videos and they have like 8,000 views and shit, 35,000 views. So
they love that, bro. Hey, you got the keyword. You got to hit the keywords on it.
Yeah, so I'm putting no so we can
so we can get that count. So I guess you get monetized. But at first, when I did the channel, it was just to troll people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's like a defense mechanism. I mean, like what GC was talking about. When somebody talks shit and they have a channel, can just talk about you all day. So now, all right, you have a channel, then you can just make a video talking shit about somebody else.
And that's funny you say that.
Yeah.
I've kind of noticed that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you got a channel, you can say whatever you want. It's like a microphone, like who has the biggest microphone, right?
Right. So like, all right, that's what it is. Yeah. So you figure
And they are subscriber shaming out here. So you're right.
Yeah, that's what I was actually gonna make fun of that when we were talking about how many degrees, how much money you got, the same shit. How many subscribers you got?
Oh yeah, like, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we're laughing at. I was gonna make fun of it, but yeah, but so you figured, all right, so I guess to get that number to that what do you call it, that monetization, and so I was like, all right, so I saw that by putting those videos, for some reason they've been very successful, and
if it ain't broke, don't fix.
Yeah, they get those views, so I got to do more of those. And the first one I did, I was just to fuck around. Literally, it was just to fuck around. The first spank video that I did, it was just a straight troll.
And then look what happens,
dude. And then all of a sudden I look, like, what? There's like 35,000 views. What the fuck?
And you know what's funny, bro? Sometimes shit like that is what ends up being successful. Like, people who just throw shit at the wall, just be like, hey, whatever, fuck it. That's when you shine. It's like when you focusing on it, you know what I mean, and trying your hardest, you don't get no views.
Yeah, and I did see that. And I was like, all right, fine. So I just keep doing that shit till I get the subscriber count and then the watch hours up. I see that because now I see every single video that I do with Spanx, I see that it gets thousands of views. It's like, all right, y'all got me. I'll do more. And I have like 5. I already did 5 more. I'm just waiting I'm giving the other one time for it to like go down. And then I'll put it up. You know, when it starts like because it was still getting like 50 or 60.
Oh, you took it down?
Like, no, it's still there.
Oh, it's still there? Okay.
Yeah, it takes like 50 or 60, what do you call it? Views per hour.
Damn.
Yeah, so then once it goes down to like 10, 18, 20, then I'll put the other one up.
Oh, Rick, I wanted to shout out, say to Jimmy S. He was talking about that degree. Yeah, bro. See, that was my problem when I was arguing with him, bro. I was trying to have a discussion. I was just saying, bro, like there's no reason for people to be going to school and getting 3 years of prereqs and 1 year of what you're actually doing. I thought that, you know what I'm saying? I think that's just annoying. Like, you speak Spanish, right, El Grande?
Yeah.
Do you have a Spanish degree?
No.
No, you don't, right? Can you cook?
No.
No, right? Oh, you can't? Oh, you can't cook?
No, hell no, man. But
well, you can drive a car, right?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a driving car degree?
Yeah, that's funny. Yep. No.
Okay. You're on YouTube. Do you have a YouTube? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I understand people went to school. I'm not disparaging people from going to school. I'm saying is, bro, y'all should be the main ones telling kids not to go to school if you went through it. That's all I'm saying. You should tell kids that, look, man, we need to figure out a better way to get people these skills so they can get money first, and then do all these other things later. Like, this is just a waste of time. You don't need sociology, taking you know, bro. I think I failed Spanish in high school, and now I speak Spanish. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it's not a good way to learn.
Yeah, and people that got A's perhaps can't speak it as well.
Can't speak a lick. I wish a Spanish degree dude would try to talk to me in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
of course,
it's no comparison. It's the same. And then we were talking about coding. So, you know, I'm a software developer, and I was like, look, bro, like, man, I'm doing this, man. I don't have one, so I think what you're saying is it's kind of dangerous, bro, because you telling people they need to do 4 years and get all this student loan debt, and they don't need to. There's other options. And I think it's the best option to do it this way. But you're like, no, man. I was like, all right, bro. Then you hating on degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't win.
Yeah, no, I always said there's obviously more than one way to make it. It's not only one.
Yeah, it's not, bro.
And even that one is not, even the one that the conventional one, it's not guaranteed.
It's not, bro.
So and a lot of the times it's not what people like or that drives them. So I would say, I mean, that's a stupid cliche, but you have to do you, or you have to be happy. If not, man, you're gonna be fucking miserable.
Miserable, bro. I mean, when I was in school, I was like, man, I gotta get up out of here, bro. Like, like you said, Blade, learning Spanish in the classroom ain't, bro. Yes, bro. You got to be out there. You got to be immersed.
Because anybody starts studying mechanical engineering, no, man, but that is a hell of a trait. I know quite a bit of mechanical engineers, man, and they do really, really, really well, and that is a great career, because you definitely can go anywhere and be a mechanical engineer. So that's a heck of a.
Yeah, so you definitely, and you have to go to school for that. So if you want to do that, I mean, you got to go to school. I mean, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, no, to be a mechanical engineer, I mean, you can be, I mean, you can be taught a lot of things, as you say, you can. Because there is a apprentice programs, which is, there is.
See that, and that's perfect. That's what we need more of. We need more apprenticeship programs.
Yeah, because I've seen, Game Changers is technical. Yeah, I figured his computer went down, or his internet or whatever. But yeah, because I've seen people, like even in like stuff like printing of like lithography, for example. I was like, you have a guy who learns how to work it. Same thing with mechanical engineering. They know how to. All of a sudden they learn as a second hand, whatever, and they become, engineers. Perhaps not with a degree itself, but they definitely, just like mechanics. You know, mechanics. The guys, they learn how to be fucking mechanics, and then they can open a whole fucking car, and then put it back together. Because I would say taking the shit apart is the easiest. Putting that shit back together is the bitch.
Right, you right about that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, tearing it up is the easy. It's the fun part. You right.
Yeah, putting it back together and getting all the timing and all the right torque and all that bullshit. That's where you get into problems. But definitely you can.
Yeah, I guess all I want to say is, man, like, look, I'm just a voice on the internet that's coming through your speaker. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying take life advice from me. All I'm saying is, I mean, there's more than one way to skin a cat. That's all I have to say. And you might. Not everybody is meant to be in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is meant to be a skateboarder. You know what I'm saying? Some people just got to find what moves you, where you fit at. I never in a million years. I went from like a drug dealer and all this other bullshit to doing this, bro. This is crazy. I never in a million years thought this shit would have happened. But hey, it is what it is. You got to find your own path.
Yeah, no, but like I said, people get boggled down sometimes with just the convention. I call it conventional way. I mean, you think, okay, you go to school, you get a degree. I mean, you go to school, you go to 4-year college, and you come out. That's the conventional, and that's cool. But then that's not a guaranteed way for you to be successful.
Yeah, because they don't teach you how to make money. They don't teach you skills, right? Like, for the most part. You get you know what I'm saying? Like, things that make you money, they don't necessarily teach, because.
Well, but it does give you, like, obviously having a paper. Let me send him the link. I don't know if we're gonna let Game Changer in. I don't know if I should let you in, Game Changer. That's the link.
So you send a link to the top. Okay, cool. Yeah, this StreamYard. I gotta go need StreamYard tutorials.
Yeah, well, same thing. Actually, Game Changer helped me with my first stream. Game Changer and Zero, they walked me through the first one that I did. And then once you see it, it's pretty cool. Actually, even afterwards, you can cut pieces out and shit like that, or edit the video and change music when you get like copyright. Yeah, it's pretty.
So are you the host right now?
No, I'm not. How can you let Game Changer in?
How can you let Game Changer in?
I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. How can you let Game Changer in? I don't know. I have no idea. So
that's
I
what I
guess
was.
he's gonna. No, I think that he just. No, I think that he. Oh, that's what it is. I think that he comes in, but then he was already
Oh, okay, that's how it
the
works.
host.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
can
he
into
retains.
the
Okay,
broadcast.
cool.
Yeah, he can enter the broadcast room.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah, that's what it is. He can enter the broadcast room himself. I think he just lost the actual.
Man, bro. Well, this is a good discussion to ask with another brother who's outside. So, man, let me ask you a question, bro. Like,
Hey
do
man,
you
remember
plan on?
I'm gonna go. I don't go outside. Remember, I don't go outside, man. Remember, we're fucking
Well, I mean,
lame.
outside of America. Sorry.
We don't go outside.
No,
Lames.
I mean outside of America.
That's bullshit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, man, do you feel like going back?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes I feel guilty, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm
No.
in this amazing area, beautiful women, good food, good weather. I'm like, why do I need to live in America? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? like it just don't make sense.
Well, they say people have. Well, either people. Well, some people perhaps they have to, or they think they have to, or they don't know anything else. That's three of the main reasons, I think.
Yeah, bro, because I'll be like, bro, especially with this whole, I'm not thinking of politics. We had enough of that earlier. I'm not thinking of that. But all I'm saying is, bro, like, some people tell me, oh man, you leaving America, hey, leave my country. And I'm like, man, bro, if you only knew, how lit it is outside of America. I mean, and I've seen it to where when I first moved, I didn't have that much money. I don't have much as I have now. And I was like, you know, I'm definitely not rich, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't have a lot of money. A lot of Mexicans helped me out. They were, showing me around, and you know what I'm saying. It worked
Well, I always
out.
tell people that I always tell people a lot of times because obviously, being American, we do get caught up, or we get taught I guess for lack of a better word, the rat race kind of sort of, and not only the rat
Yeah,
race, but
man.
also the consumer race, where if you don't have right now you don't have the iPhone 12. Oh, you got the 11 Pro. Oh, you ain't shit.
Right.
Oh, you got the 2019 vehicle. Oh, you ain't got the 2020. Wait, you got the 2021. Well, you ain't shit.
Bro, for real. Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny, bro. Since I live in different countries all the time, right? I'm moving, so I don't have a car. And somebody was trying to clown, like, bro, you ain't got no damn car. And I'm like, bro, well, first off, bro, I mean, I don't need one. Like, I can jump on a plane and go anywhere in the world in like 24 hours. So I don't need a car for it. And you're right, bro. It's like that. It's like a cult mentality, like you need you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fit in with the rat race. If you ain't got this, you ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, Zero was talking about it earlier. They were having a stream at Aegon's channel, and it was talking about marketing and how, of course, how the subliminal messages and how they have people trapped with certain things. Like if you don't have this, they tell you that if you don't have X, whatever the hell the product is that they're selling, if you don't have that, therefore you are not Y. And then they do that with marketing and quite a bit, and it works. And with people, like, even if you have like an iPhone, for example, it's like, okay, why is the Apple phone better than the Samsung Note 20? Why is that one better? Most people don't know. People don't understand. It's better. I know it's better because
I'll never get an Android. That's all I hear. I hear that all the time.
And it's like, so that's what. Hey, what's up, GC? You got back, man.
GC
Welcome
back in the
back,
building.
brother. Welcome back, brother.
Thanks. Yeah, I gotta use my phone.
Hold on, your mic, bro.
Yeah, you're very low, homie.
This is as loud as it goes. I'm using my phone right now.
Oh, you better like you can't hardly hear you. You have headphones or something?
Yeah, it's like you're far away.
Yeah, you like.
Well, I do, but I'm about to close down anyway because just so nothing bad happen again. So let's do closing thoughts.
All right. Well, hey man, I don't have any closing thoughts except good talking to you. Citizen, talking to you, GC. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all cool, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
Peace.
Okay, y'all too. All right, thank you everybody, and y'all have a good night. Peace.